Hello, everybody. It is October the 25th, 2020, right here on the Wrestleview YouTube channel. This is Wrestleview Live, the live watch-along for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view that is happening right now. Well, the pre-show is happening right now. We're less than a half hour away from kicking off the show. Hello, everybody. I am Doug Lackey, veteran columnist of Wrestleview.com, the host of Wrestleview Weekly, that is normally on the air every Sunday night at 5 o'clock Eastern, right here on the Wrestleview YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for showing up. 5 matches on the card for tonight. 3 of them inside the giant box that is the Hell in the Cell. But 5 matches slated on the card, and I believe an extra one was just added today. And we will go over those as they happen. But until we do that, let's get the pleasantries out of the way first. If you're in the chat room now, you say, wee! If you're not in the chat room, there's not a damn thing I can do about that. Who all's in the chat room with me right now for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view? I see Andrew. I see Jamel. I see Grash. I think I saw Grash in there. I think everyone should be filing in right now as we speak. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Also, I am normally joined by the effervescent one, Mike Tedesco, the editor-in-chief of Wrestleview.com. Unfortunately, he will not be with us tonight. Very busy right now at home, so he cannot partake in the watch-along while simultaneously recapping live for Wrestleview.com, so he has to do the recapping on our website. That takes priority over having fun with me. I am slightly offended, but that is okay because you're all going to be here with me. I see Paul in the chat room going, wee! I see CJ going, wee! Who else is in there? Everyone's going to be filing in. I know you all are going to be. So again, slated for the card, 5 matches, 3 of them inside the box. The pre-show is going on right now with Jeff Jarrett at the table, alongside Jerry Lawler, Booker T, Paul Rosenberg, and fronted by Charles Caruso. Yeah, so that's going to be happening. Until then, first off, all of the matches, we have not predicted the matches. We will predict them as they happen. 5 matches slated on the card. I think we're going to lock all 5 matches. We'll see. I think we're going to lock all 5 is what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to lock all 5. Doug, what do you mean by lock all 5? What are you talking about? Well, every wrestling podcast makes predictions regarding pay-per-views, and this is no different. We will predict the matches as they happen, and I will lock all of them because I'm very confident in my predictions. But when one of those locked predictions does not become realized, I must take a shot of the Lunazul Blanco tequila. So, no other professional wrestling podcast does this, holds their feet to the fire like I do, okay? So that's why these are kind of a big deal when I make these predictions. So, of the 5 matches that are slated for the show, all of them locked, I'm very confident in my choices. But until then, we've got to talk about sources. What are we partaking in during this show? Otis is right now with, we're going over the Law and Otis sketches that they did for Friday Night SmackDown from last week. We are going to partake in our first pumpkin brew of the season. I normally don't partake in pumpkin beers, okay? I normally don't, but this time I'm making an exception. From D9 Brewery out of Cornelius, North Carolina, which is literally just 15 miles down the road from me, is their Head of the Horseman Imperial Pumpkin Ale. All the descriptor that I have on this is that it said is an ale brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and cardamom. I love cardamom. I love carrot cake that uses cardamom. Big fan of cardamom. But yeah. Oh, and the ABV on this guy is a light 10.0. So let's crack that bad boy open. There we go. pumpkin brew sounds gross, Daniel. You sound gross. Okay, let's pour that guy into the chalice of truth. See how this turns out. That's nice and little brown color to it. Nice little brown color. We got another one in the hopper because we always have to have two. Always have to have two. Okay, I'm going to smell this guy here. Mashoon Halloween brew. That's right. Here we go. Smell that guy. You really can't smell the pumpkin in this. You really can't. Because usually when you have a pumpkin beer, it's very, very pungent. It's overloaded on pumpkin, but I don't smell it at all. Let's take it. That is very good. It is not too heavy on the pumpkin at all. I taste more clove and good cardamom on that. Cinnamon is not heavy at all either. Nutmeg isn't heavy. Very, very good blend. An incredibly good blend. Very, very good. Very well done. They're right now still hyping the Otis versus The Miz for the Money in the Bank contract. Right now, The Miz is chatting it up with everyone. That's very, very good. About 25 minutes left into until we kick off this pay-per-view. You know what? We may have enough time. And let me bring up some stuff here. I think we might have enough time to dip into the segment that I know everyone loves from Wrestleview Weekly. There are lots of people on the WWE roster right now that are injured. And by God, I would love to talk about injuries with everything that's happened with Impact and AEW this past week, but that's for the news. We don't have time to talk about the news, unfortunately, but some people are hurt, but there are a lot of people who aren't hurt. There are a lot of people on the main roster of the WWE that are perfectly healthy. But what about those people who are perfectly healthy and on the main roster and haven't been on television or pay-per-view for, say, 3 weeks? They end up on a very special list, a special list of my own design that we can never, ever forget about. Even when there's a pay-per-view going on, we will not allow it to happen. You guys need to be informed and know when these people are going to be coming back. If they're going to be coming back, and we are so close to a very special time. It's going to happen, people. I know it is. Brace yourselves. Turn your head if you're squeamish. Brace for impact. It's a WWE milk carton. Oh, happy Halloween. My head's on my body. Holy crap, I don't have a head. Yeah, I just noticed that Milky doesn't have a head on shoulders. All right, let's kick things off with kind of the usual suspects that happen on the milk carton. Let's start things off with Kalisto, who's over on Monday Night Raw, and then let's kick it off with the other two of the Lucha House Party, Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado. They have not been on television since the October 2nd episode of Friday Night SmackDown, where they took part in the typical Teddy Long special 6-man tag.
Now, if all four of you want to mix it up, then we're going to do it right. I'm going to make this a tag team match.
Wow, rip headphone users. Sorry about that. Yeah, those three, they haven't been seen since the 6-man tag from October the 2nd. But there's one person who has also not been on television that I said was kind of a big deal. And I'm kind of curious, and I kind of mentioned it on the Twitter earlier this week, last week, and that is King Corbin. We haven't seen him since that same 6-man tag match. I don't know. I really don't know why we haven't seen him. He was paired up alongside Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura going up against Big E, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik, and Kalisto was at ringside. This one, I'm very, very curious about. I have no idea why he hasn't been on television. Jimmy Uso, haven't seen him since the Clash of Champions when he ran in on the Roman Reigns Jey Uso main event to kind of throw in the towel on Jey Uso. I'm pretty sure we may be seeing him at the show today. Marina Shafir, haven't seen her since the September 23rd episode of NXT, where she took part in a battle royale of the Vagina Persuasion for the second time this year to determine the number one contender for the NXT women's title. And that was won by Candice LeRae. Yes, that's who it was won by. Yeah. Arturo Ruas, former stalwart of the WWE milk carton. Haven't seen him since the September 21st episode of Monday Night Raw, where he was down underground, which doesn't exist anymore. And Riddick Moss was there with him, too. Jessamine Duke, haven't seen her since the September 7th episode of Monday Night Raw, where she was also underground, and that no longer exists once again. Scarlett, haven't seen her since the August 26th episode of NXT, where Karrion Kross relinquished the NXT title. Even though Karrion Kross has a separated shoulder, he is not on the milk carton because he's injured, but Scarlett is perfectly healthy. Yeah, there you go. Induce Share. Haven't seen them since the June 24th episode of NXT, where a monologue was being delivered to on behalf of them by their manager, Malcolm Bivens, who also has not shown up since then. The reason Induce Share has not been on television is because of the color green. And Malcolm Bivens, he's doing funny haha stuff on the Twitter. Who in the hell knows what's going on here? Mojo Rawley, haven't seen him since the June 19th episode of SmackDown, where he faced off against Shorty G. Shorty G is no longer Shorty G. He is now known as Chad Gable. But at that time, we were still trying to make Chad Gable a thing. We have been trying to make Chad Gable a thing 3 times this year, and Mojo Rawley has not helped in that effort at all. The Forgotten Sons have certainly been forgotten. We haven't seen them since the May 29th episode of SmackDown, where they were given a silly monologue and a wacky salute. Jackson Riker is too busy spouting off biblical quotes on Twitter, while Cutler and Blake are nowhere to be found at all. They are certainly forgotten. Chelsea Green, haven't seen her since the May 27th episode of NXT, where she teamed up with Charlotte Flair to face off against Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley. After that match, where she was victorious, she kicked her manager, Robert Stone, to the curb. Since then, Robert Stone has been on television nearly every single week on NXT, but Chelsea Green has not been on television for 5 months. Mansoor, haven't seen him since the February 27th, the Super Showdown, the big thing out of Jeddah, Riyadh, or Bismarck, South Dakota, where he faced off against Dolph Ziggler and won, and just furthers the fact that he will only perform in his home country of South Dakota, and they aren't going to South Dakota anytime soon. Kona Reeves, haven't seen him since the February 19th episode of NXT, where he took a powder to Keith Lee in less than 25 seconds. Vanessa Bourne, haven't seen her since the January 15th episode of NXT, and this was a battle royale of the Vagina Persuasion. It was the first one we had this year. Where is she? Who the hell knows? I have no idea what's going on, but I do know one thing that is definitely going on. First off, Drew Gulak and R-Truth are facing it off for the 24/7 title on the pre-show, but we're taking a sip of the sources and paying homage to the stalwart of the WWE milk carton. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 weeks away from christening a brand new golden gallon of the WWE milk carton. A golden gallon is someone who is perfectly healthy, has not been on television or pay-per-view of the WWE's Persuasion for an entire calendar year, and is still on the main roster. Who could this be? We're dipping into 2019 for this one. Bo Dallas, Haven't seen him since the November 15th episode of Friday Night SmackDown, where him, Drew Gulak, and Curtis Axel were making fun of Braun Strowman going into Survivor Series. Since then, Curtis Axel is no longer with the company. Drew Gulak is right now in the ring facing off against R-Truth for the 24/7 title and has gone through a lot of different programs involving Daniel Bryan. Braun Strowman, don't think he's on the card today. But Bo Dallas, bless his heart, we thought he was going to show up on Underground sometime. We thought he was going to be the mystery person to come show up on NXT TakeOver. That was Ember Moon. So, 3 weeks, and we have a brand new Golden Gallon for the WWE milk carton. Who is on the docket to show up this coming week? Do I see any big names on there? Not necessarily a lot of people there. Actually, no big names are really going to be showing up on this one. So, 3 weeks. Golden Gallon is showing up. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. Let's head on back over here to the main screen, and we're just going to talk a little bit about the stuff that's going on right now. Right now, it looks like we got Drew Gulak has got R-Truth set up, trying to wring his neck. Nope. R-Truth over the back, blocks a punch, punches his own, blocks another punch, punches his own again, goes for a third time, ducks under it. Diving shoulder block off the ropes. R-Truth off the ropes. Another diving shoulder block. He is channeling his inner John Cena for the 5 moves of doom. Hand is up. R-Truth is smiling. You can't see me. Off the ropes. Shimmy, shimmy, 5 knuckle shuffle. Is he going to bring him up for an A? Is he going to bring him up for an AA? Sure is. He's got him up in the AA. Drew slips out, sends him to the ropes. Spinning shoulder blocky thingy from R-Truth goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. Oh, it's going to be an interesting show, to say the least. By the way, the Hell in a Cell is painted red once again. Just glad that we are not going to have the all red lights like we did for the Wyatt Rollins match last year, which I believe gave everyone a conniption fit last year. Gulak's got R-Truth in the corner, kicking him into the corner, kicking him down into the corner. I guess he is. Gulak backing off. R-Truth flips over, up and sits on the top turnbuckle. Nope, Gulak leaps up there, superplex from the middle rope maybe. Climbs to the top. It looks like he's going to get pushed off. Nope, R-Truth is going to slide off the turnbuckle. R-Truth is left high and dry. Well, first he's punching him in the gut. Slips off. Gulak is sitting down. Electric chair coming up from R-Truth. Yep, there we go. Electric chair. Drew Gulak punching him, grabbing his hair, punching him in the head. He slips off and over. Sunset flip. Nope. Jackknife cover from R-Truth. And that's how he ended. R-Truth retains the 24/7 title. R-Truth retaining the 24/7 title. Hayden Bark saying, have fun. You have fun too, Hayden. You try hard. R-Truth is there in the ring. Looks like he's about to get it. Nope, here comes Lucha House Party. Here comes Grand Metalik, and nope, Akira Tozawa pulls Metalik and Dorado off. Nope, Akira Tozawa is going to get pulled off. Nope. Okay, so these three are going to fight each other, trying to go after R-Truth. They're chasing him. R-Truth is talking with Jeff Jarrett at the table and splitting because everyone's chasing after him. Drew Gulak has now stopped by the table. We're going to get some words from him. R-Truth, you coward, I guess. And then he runs away. I'm trying to set up my earbuds here so that I can listen to Milk Carton. Lucha Party, Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado off the milk carton. There we go. They have appeared on TV. They're off the milk carton. So we won't see them on it next week for another 3 weeks at least. I'm going to put my earbud in here so I can listen to the thing. Okay, we're going to be hyping. Looks like we're hyping up match. Excuse me here. Oh, okay, they're hyping up Retribution. Talking about Retribution. Apparently Retribution might have a match. Not sure. Then we're also talking about Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss. So we're going through a recap of last Monday's go-home show on Monday Night Raw. So, yeah, that's what we got right now. Take a sip of the source. Also, we would like to thank all of you right now. Us here at the Wrestleview.com have hit a milestone, officially hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you all so much for choosing us and subscribing and liking and all the other stuff. If you have not done so, please do so. Like, share, and subscribe our stuff. We have Wrestleview Weekly that happens every Sunday night with myself. Mike Tedesco and Queen Victoria recap Monday Night Raw every Monday immediately following Raw. We are not annoying in any way. So, we aren't going to pester you. We're not going to spam you to death. We just like enjoying this professional wrestling stuff that we don't take incredibly seriously unless we've had a bad day at work. So, once again, thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts and whatever other organs have a basement. Thank you all so much for this milestone for us here at the Wrestleview YouTube channel, and many more great content to come. Absolutely. More shows, more pay-per-views to cover. I think we got Survivor Series is coming up after this, along with an NXT TakeOver that we will do live watch-alongs on. Myself with Wrestleview Weekly, I know we're going to be breaking out the the WrestleMania whiteboard to try to book WrestleMania. A lot of changes have happened to the roster, to programs on the WWE side, so we're going to try to book it again. And I know that's something that everyone really enjoys. I know all of us wrestling fans enjoy fantasy booking. And so tune in and we'll probably do a little bit of that next week. But in the meantime, we are still carrying on with the kickoff show for Hell in a Cell. Looks like we got less than 10 minutes until the show airs. That's a weird graphic with the claws gripping around the logo and stuff. We're back at the table. What are they talking about here? Booker T talking about Retribution. They're all talking about Retribution. So, yeah. I wish I could talk about last week's episode of AEW because Reynolds' injury, getting knocked out in the ring, and still everyone carrying on with the match. I really wish that we could go in detail about that, but we will not. I'm sure that's generated a lot of discussion. I wish we could talk about that, but maybe we will next week. Maybe we will. We'll see what happens. Daniel saying he misses the silver Hell in a Cell. I do too. The red gates, I'm not a fan of, and they started doing that last year. I think they started doing that last year. I think it was. I'm not sure. Jamel, your food's almost here. That's good for you. I've already eaten. I made a fantastic shrimp pasta dish. Bang Bang pasta is what I made with Thai sweet chili and red pepper flakes and onion and garlic. And I ate about 1.5 pounds of shrimp and 1 pound of pasta to go into the show. So the sources should not be hitting me too hard. Yeah, I don't think watching me eat pasta is not good content. We'll go ahead and put it that way. Andrew reminded me 2 years ago was the red cell. Gotcha. Yeah, I am not a fan of the red cell. As long as they don't do red lights within the red cell, I'm fine. But yeah, man. A lot of injuries happening on Bound for Glory last night as well. Heath Slater injured, and questions surrounding Kylie Ray. Why was she replaced on the show? For a non-serious injury is what Impact is saying. It was a non-serious injury, but it was so serious enough that she could not perform. I'm not going to make any assumptions. All that I know is Kylie Ray's Twitter account has been silent since Thursday. So no idea what's happening there. All we know is, according to Fightful.com, that she's alive and well. Is what we've heard. No exact reasons why she did not make the show, but and so we saw the return of Su Yung, who I believe was dormant because the person who was playing her was playing a different character. I think it was Susie was her name, something like that. I don't know. I don't really follow Impact Wrestling, but I follow the news regarding the wacky stuff that happens in other federations. That's for darn sure. Going up about 5 minutes left until the Hell in a Cell. They're right now hyping Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns going into Hell in a Cell, which will be... This has been a good story between Roman and Uso. But it's just, you know Jey Uso's not going to win. But the program itself and the story that they've been telling has been fantastic. It's just hard to get into the story when you know what the results are going to be. Okay? So, I don't know. It's kind of tepid, to tell you the truth. But yeah. Oh yeah, remember there's Jamel reminding us it was on that night that Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton had their Hell in a Cell match, and Randy Orton was a sick fuck putting a screwdriver through Jeff's ear hole, the gauge thing, and they channeled that again at their ladder match. Jeff Hardy's ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Sami Zayn did that. So I guess Sami Zayn's a sick fuck too. Yes. So here we go. Getting back to the table. Booker T is doing some shucky ducky quack thing. I don't know. Is he actually picking Jey Uso to win this? I really cannot imagine him. I cannot imagine anyone choosing Jey Uso to win. I mean, I'm sorry. I just cannot see it. Oh, excuse me. What else has been going on in wrestling here? I've got to try to kill 3 minutes before the show comes on. I'll talk a little bit about personal stuff. My girlfriend Deanna had some college friends, 2 female college friends, stop by for the weekend. They went to the lake house to have some fun, so I've had the apartment to myself for the weekend. Yeah, it's kind of nice. And one of her friends, let me play with she has a Nintendo Switch. She's got a Nintendo Switch, and I've never played it. Never touched it or anything like that. I've never seen it, so hooked it up to the TV, and I played Animal Crossing for the first time. God damn it, it's such an adorable game. I might get a Nintendo Switch and get me Animal Crossing and the new Mario Kart with the cars, and you make your own track and everything. I might get that, but we'll see. That's what I've been doing on my spare time during the weekend. It was great to have the place to myself, doing absolutely nothing. I wish I could have watched the Ohio State football game, but I could not because the ABC affiliate is going through contract negotiations with our satellite provider, and so I could not watch the Buckeyes on Saturday. But that's okay. We had Animal Crossing, so there you go. Yeah, I think I might pick one up. I might ask Santa for one for Christmas. It's relatively cheap now. I don't know how much those systems were going for when they first came out, but man. All right. Do I watch college football, asks Mashoon? Not really. I don't really watch a lot of football. I'm not really a fan of football, to tell you the truth. I've gone over my reasons, just not a fan. All right, kickoff show is coming to a close. Less than 1 minute to airtime for the Turmoil in a Box. Hell in a Cell is going to be coming up. Yes, let's show the cage. Within the cage, it's red, it's weird, it's glistening. Ugh. Yeah, we show Asuka, who's not on the card. Who else is not on the card that we're going to show? Seth Rollins is not on the card. Yeah, Asuka. I guess Asuka's going to have a match of some kind. Not sure. Okay, we're still hyping. Stuff is happening in the ka-chunk. The cage drops live next on the WWE Network. All right. Okay, we're hyping up McIntyre and Orton. Okay. I'm not sure. Your feeds might be faster than mine. Mine might be buffering because I'm doing this on my PS4. I'm going to be breaking my neck turning to watch this, but I'll also be checking out the chat, and here we go. You know, I want to have the logo first. And then we'll go to me. There we go. All right. Here we go. WWE, then, now, forever. Then, now, and forever. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Let me put in my earbud. There we go. Glad I've got the volume adjusted on this so that it's not too overpowering. Doing the audio through the PS4 so that we don't get stopped by the YouTube Gestapo. Thunderdome is now going to become the Dante's Dome? Thunderdome, the hellhole. That's what it is. Thunderdome has now become the hellhole. Jamel asking, Mike Tabasco tonight? No, unfortunately, the effervescent one, Mike Tabasco, has family over. He's going to be incredibly busy over at his home, and so he still has to recap this pay-per-view for Wrestleview.com, and he's got family over and stuff, and so unfortunately, he's going to be very, very busy and had to sacrifice showing up for the watch-along, which is okay, because I think you guys will fill in just nicely. You will fill in just fine. Dante's Infernal Cage. I think Hellhole. I like the Hellhole, because sometimes that's what it seems to be. Yeah. Yeah. Heck in a Cell. That's the Christian Bayley versus Sasha. That's going to be Karen versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's title. We got Drew McIntyre versus Randall Orton for the WWE title. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso in an I Quit match within the box for the Universal title. As well as Bender, Jeff Hardy versus Elias, and Otis versus The Miz, where the Money in the Bank contract is on the line. Do I have a pen? Yes, I have a pen, because I've got to write down the picks that I make for the show. All right, we're still showing the cage. We're still doing a hype video for this thing. 5 matches on the card right now. If no other matches are added, this is going to be a short show. This will probably end around 10 o'clock. And now Skittles presents Hell in a Cell. Kaboom, boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, 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 boom. A fire, fire, fire. Boom, 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 boom. A boom, 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 boom. No laser lights. A boom, boom, boom. Fire all over the Thunderdome, the hellhole. Yes, okay. Lots of pyro. We are going nuts right there. Randy in the chat room going, wee. I think I may have to close my window. Well, I'll try not to be too loud. That's okay. Now we're going to be okay. Everyone in the hellhole Thunderdome is, frankly, exhausted. Kind of. A lot of kids. Holy cow, are there a lot of kids that I'm seeing in the Thunderdome. A lot of kids. And that's the best thing to do, is to put kids at front and center. Don't have any adults. Just have kids out there. Yes, of course, we're blinking red. We're going to be stuttering a little bit, I'm sure. There we go. Oh, here we go. The cage is dropping. The cell is dropping. What's the first match we got? I am hearing Michael Cole's voice. So we're starting off with Banks and Karen. It sounds like we're starting off with Karen and Banks inside the big red box, Chad calls it. Corey Graves and Michael Cole are speaking right now. Oh, they're starting it off with Reigns and Uso. Ooh. Wow. We're starting it off with Reigns and Uso. Okay. Did not see this one coming. I am pleasantly surprised. Did not think this was going to be happening. Okay. Hype video for... Are we doing a hype video here? Yep, we are. We're doing the hype video for this, so I've got time to talk about this. Okay. First off, prediction for the show. Yes, Roman Reigns will retain. Lock it. That is a no-brainer. Roman will retain. Apart from this, what are we doing after this? We can go ahead and just say that, Jimmy Uso comes out and something happens with the Usos or whatnot, but what are we doing after this match? What is the program that we're going to have for Roman Reigns coming up after this? Brian in the chat room. Who is going to be the next in line? Kevin Owens? Maybe? Can't have Rey Mysterio. He's kind of injured right now. I have no idea who would be next in line to face off against Roman for the Universal title. Big E, not yet. I feel like Big E shouldn't be until WrestleMania. Big E should be the WrestleMania payoff. This one, I don't know. I don't know who we're going to push after this. I'm kind of looking at the SmackDown roster right now. Seth Rollins, maybe, possibly, I guess. Kevin Owens is the first one that comes to my mind. If I'm wanting to pad something to go into Big E, Roman Reigns. Looking through the rest of my roster for SmackDown. Who else have I got here? We can't do Baron Corbin. Can't do King Corbin. He's a heel. And right now, Roman Reigns is is the number one heel on SmackDown. Man, I don't know. And the problem with SmackDown right now is that they have no top tier babyface. There is no main event babyface. So Big E seems to be the only logical answer. Except I figure them keeping Big E on the back burner to have that be for WrestleMania. Does that mean that Big E wins the Royal Rumble? Maybe. That would be a fantastic story, to have Big E winning the Royal Rumble and challenging Roman Reigns for the title. Sure. Can definitely see that happening. But we need something to be happening in the meantime. Preferably for the next 3 months before we get into the Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan. Yes, Brian Farmer, Daniel Bryan. Yes. Very, very good suggestion. Yes. Right now, he doesn't have anything. He just appeared back on SmackDown. Yeah, that seems to be a very logical choice. Would be Daniel Bryan to pad things out. That or Kevin Owens. Andrew saying that Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan are going to end up fighting for the Intercontinental title. One of those two. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. Absolutely. I would absolutely put that one down. No one's champion besides Roman until Mania, right? Well, we'll see. I'm not sure if Drew McIntyre is going to be champion going into WrestleMania, but we'll see about that. I have no idea what's going on with the Raw title picture. That's the other thing, too. But right now we're concentrating on the Universal title with Roman Reigns defending against Jey Uso. Jey Uso has made his way down to the foot of the ramp wearing his white lei and wearing all white for this match. This is an I Quit match within the box, the big red box, for the Universal Championship. Wait, that was Jimmy with Jay. Doug, you've missed an appearance by him. I guess I did. Jimmy Uso showed up alongside Jey Uso. Well, okay. Jimmy Uso off the milk carton. So, yeah, okay. Jimmy Uso just tore his lei up to shreds, and that was a very beautiful lei. Oh, well. Jey Uso is stalking around the ring. Looks very perturbed. very angry young man, very frustrated, perturbed, not despondent. He's not despondent, really. Pedram, hey, is this the smallest number of main matches on a pay-per-view main event? This pay-per-view 5 matches? No! Last year's Hell in a Cell only had 3 matches scheduled on the card until the night of, where they bulked it up to 8. There's a humongous Roman Reigns levitating throughout the arena. And okay, so I guess Roman Reigns could be coming out. Is he slowly appearing? Yep. Roman Reigns slowly walking up to the top of the ramp with Paul Heyman in tow. Roman Reigns not wearing the title, just holding on to it. Because that's what heels do. They don't wear the title. They just hold on to it. Heyman staring into Roman Reigns. Normally he would be staring at the WWE Universal title. But there it is, there. Heyman staring at the Universal title the entire time. There you go. That's what I love seeing, is Heyman not even looking at Reigns, but staring at the title. I mean, not Reigns staring at it, but Heyman staring at the title. Reigns lofted it up high, and now he's going to walk down to the ring with that title on his shoulders. Heyman still now Heyman is looking at Roman Reigns and not looking at the title. Reigns slowly walking down to the ramp. It's going to be another 5 minutes until he actually gets into the ring. Pedram in the chat room asking, Money in the Bank, will it be cashed in? Not tonight. Not tonight. Not with this match going on. Not with this match happening. If this is the very first match happening, this Universal title match between Uso and Reigns, then we are not going to have a Money in the Bank cash-in. I just don't see that happening. I see a cash-in happening on an episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Don't see it happening on a pay-per-view. I just don't see it happening on a pay-per-view. Jamel asking, when are we getting Burt and Bork? Not until Bork has his contract negotiated with the WWE. Big stink was made about Bork Laser and all of his merchandise taken off of the WWE shop.com page. The problem with that is his picture has not been taken down from the main roster yet. So, all indications to me are saying that Reigns Bork is still in the books. Is still there and still possibly happening. Reigns is now inside the box. It looks like he's offering a prayer of some kind and looking down, talking to himself. It's like he's going to slowly walk up the steps. Reigns, according to Graves, is said to be asking for forgiveness for what he's about to do to his family. Brian asking, why would we want Roman Brock Part 87? It's not about what we want. Stop it. It's never been about what we want. Come on. All right. Reigns holding the title up high. Still waiting for this match to happen. Dear God. Bell's not going to ring until 7:15. Dear Lord. Let's get this over with. Come on. Ugh. People pacing around the ring. Ref is asking for the title. Uso and Reigns are still pacing. Reigns is handed over the title. We are not getting the proper introductions. Up here we are now, getting the proper introductions. Say the words, I quit. Introducing first challenger, weighing 228 pounds, Jey Uso. And his opponent, coming to the ring by his special counsel, Paul Heyman, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns. Damn it, I love that announcer's voice. God, SmackDown's announcer is... Josh Hamilton is a thing of beauty, okay? Josh Hamilton is fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Otis is still Mr. Money in the Bank. His suitcase is on the line against The Miz later on tonight. We are not going to get a cash-in on this match. No, there's not going to be a cash-in. Here we go, the bell sounds. Here we go. Guys aren't moving anywhere. They're just staring at each other. Well, Reigns staring at Uso. I told you. I told you that this was going to happen. I'm sorry. For weeks and weeks, I told you. Reigns saying, I've changed because I have to. Oh. Uso screaming, it's either for the championship or it's for him, Heyman. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff. Very good stuff. Circling around. And a collar tie-up. Uso headlock. Sent to the ropes. Eats a shoulder block from Roman Reigns. Roman taking Uso to the corner. Nope. Uppercut to the jaw. Sending him down. What I like about these matches more than NXT matches or AEW matches is we aren't getting the obligatory mat work. All right? We are not getting the masturbatory wrestling holds and counters for the sake of it. Okay? Roman still circling around the ring. He's got some kind of Roman having the golden right cast on his right wrist. It looks like the kind of cast that you would wear if you had rheumatoid arthritis. It's a cast that my mother wears. It looks like he's had some wrist work done, maybe, or no, that's just a thing that he wears now to be the golden right hand of God for his Superman punch. Maybe that's probably what it is. Uso is just right now sprawling. Reigns going to prop him up. He's probably going to sock him again in the face. Uso leaning against the corner. Reigns charges in. Clothesline right into the corner. Sending Uso down. Looking like this might be another passion of Jey Uso. This could be another passion of Jey Uso. We'll see. Brian Farmer. Yes, exactly correct. Compression cast. Exactly. But I don't think that, now that I'm looking at it, it may not exactly be a compression cast. It looks like it's just, decoration. Yeah. Looks like, it's just decoration. It's not a compression cast. Charging into the corner, Uso, foots to the face. Tried to boot him in the stomach's room, but he gets an enziguri to the top of the head of Reigns. Uso kicks him in the midsection again. Ducks down to slap him in the face. Reigns is out of the ring, standing on the floor. Uso off the ropes. Suicide dive through the ropes, sending Reigns into the box. Both men staggering. Uso sends him back into the ring. Remember, this is an I Quit match. Uso clotheslines him over the top rope back to the outside. Uso off the ropes. Suicide dive through the ropes for another time, sending Reigns into the red box. Both men on the ground on the floor, collecting themselves. That is right. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Infinity Gauntlet on Roman's hand. Looks like the Infinity Gauntlet. Jey drives Roman into the red box face first again. But this time, Reigns is favoring that right hand. Uso grabs Reigns and sends him into the box again. Yeah, that's not a compression cast. That golden glove on Reigns' hand is just that. It's just a golden glove. That's all it is. Oh, Grash asking the important questions. What is the over-under on low blows? The over-under on low blows is going to be 1.5. 1.5 will be the over-under on low blows. Are we going to get 1 or 2? That's why I said the over-under is 1.5. Uso sending Roman back into the ring. Uso rolls under the ropes likewise. Reigns sprawling over to the corner. Uso gets to his feet. Uso about to charge in. Looking to do a hip attack or a Rikishi Banzai. Nope! Speared. Speared out of his boots. We have no pinfalls or submissions, though. This is an I Quit match. Right now, we are only maybe 5 minutes into this match, and we already got a spear from Roman. The passion of Jey Uso. Roman saying, you're going to, right now, you wish you never accepted this. Reigns just stomping Uso down. Right now, Reigns channeling his inner Mark Henry. Mark Henry was a master at speaking during the match, talking during a match, talking away from a microphone. He was just fantastic at that, and Reigns right now channeling that. Reigns going to the outside of the ring. All right, what's the club for this hole? What club are we using on this hole? I don't know. It's about a par 3, 170. Yep, steel chair. Nope, Uso off the ropes. Diving drop kick to send him into the box. And Reigns constantly favoring that left wrist. Uso off the ropes. Misses the suicide dive because he eats a forearm from Reigns. Reigns getting back into the ring. Misses a clothesline from Uso. Another spear off the ropes. Uso crying out in pain from that second spear, clutching onto his gut. Jey right now just laying in the middle of the ring in a little fetal position. Still have a chair in the ring that's not been used, just sitting in the tee box of the corner. By the way, you'd like to subscribe, why don't you do that? Why haven't you done so? Roman saying he doesn't want to have to do this, not to his own family. Roman he's so conflicted. Oh. Jey making his way back up to his feet. Roman saying, I will end you. Jey gets back to his feet. Roman off the ropes. Second time. Misses the spear. A knee to the face by Uso. Super kick to the face. Jey Uso's getting to the top rope. Looking to have a splash, but this is an I Quit match. Splash connects. Splash connects. We're still only at about 8 minutes into this match. Now, we know no one's going to say I quit on this. We know that. No one's quitting or anything. We're showing a replay of the splash. Yeah, but again, damn it. That's what I hate. I mean, it's such a great program, but you know damn well Roman's going to win. Uso on the rope again, takes a second splash on Roman. Another splash by Uso. Uso wants the ref to ask him. There's no way. You're not going to say I quit after splashes. CJ asking, where's the microphones? The microphones are basically on the cameras. And you got to remember that it's silent in that arena. Okay, they're going to pick up everything. I'm surprised they don't pick up Cole and Graves on the outside. Uso is outside of the ring on the floor. Reigns is still, he's staring into nothing, trying to compose himself. We still have a chair in the ring. Uso on the outside, on one knee, trying to figure out, all right, so if we're on a par 3, 170, we use the steel chair. This is a par 4, 440, we break out the leather straps. So Jey Uso bringing in a set of leather straps to the ring. Someone's getting a whooping. Here we go. Don't know why we got leather straps underneath that, but that was fantastic. Jey Uso coming through the ropes and stumbling down on his butt, and now he's on his knees to organize the strap. I don't know why. It's those subtle things like that. I like that, you know? Heyman looking concerned. Here comes the whip. Onto the back. Uso going, you little bitch. You're going to quit today, saying Jey. Another whip right to the back. Jey screaming, what? Roman trying to get to his knees. Gets to his knees. Only to take another whip to the back. Jeez. Oh. Off the ropes is Roman to spear Jey again. Uso saying he can't breathe. He can't breathe. The leather straps have now wrapped around Jey's legs. The leather strap is wrapped around Jey's legs. He has rolled himself around the leather strap, and they are wrapped around his legs. Roman taking him out, taking out the strap. Now he's got the strap. Once again, the passion of Jey Uso. Roman with the strap. A strap? You gonna whip me? Bam! Roman on Uso's back with the strap. I do the work around here. I fed you. Whipped him in the back again. Another whip to the back as Uso is trying to get to his feet, stumbles down to his knees. Roman again whipping him in the back, but this time Jey is fighting back. Jey is now down, lying down. Roman is putting the leather strap around Jey's right wrist. He's going to tie that wrist up. Oh, you want to have a strap match? Okay. So now Roman is going to whip Jey again. But this time that strap is wrapped around Jey's wrist. He's going to pull. Nope. Whipped in the stomach is Jey Uso after being speared 3 times. It's been a fabulous program. This has been a fabulous story. It really has. They have done a great job with this story. It's just I don't like how the ending and the resolution is so telegraphed. I just don't like it. That's the only thing. That's the only downside to this. It's been done so well. Makes me sad. Now, Roman has put the leather strap on his left wrist. We have now got ourselves a strap match in an I Quit match inside a Hell in a Cell match. It's almost like the 3 stages of hell here, almost. Jey Uso getting to his feet, Roman trying to pull him up. It's a tug of war. It's a tug of war. Here comes Jey, forearm right to Roman. Forearm by Roman to Jey. Both men staggering a little bit. Jey, forearm to Roman. Roman rebounding from ropes. Forearm to Jey. Jey drops to his knees, but gets back up. Super kick to the mush to Roman. Roman still on his feet against the ropes. Pulls him in. Misses the Superman punch. Misses the Superman punch. And now Jey Uso has got the strap, and he's wrapping it around Roman, straddling him. He's trying to choke him out. He's trying to choke him out with the strap. There it is. He's yanking on Roman's arm, pulling it against his neck. The strap is wrapped around Roman's neck. Literally wrapped around his neck. Oh, this is fabulous. Oh, Jesus. This is woo-hoo-hoo. Roman looking like he's about to pass out. He's fading. Roman is fading. Roman fades. Roman fades. Ref is checking. Ref is checking. He's nudging his wrist. Nope, Roman's back up. Whoa, Jey gets back on him. Better check it. Better choke him some more. That strap is literally around his neck and pulling him. Okay, Roman's passed out again. All right, this wrist, Jey has slipped out of the leather strap. Roman is unconscious on the ring. Ref is checking on him. Nope. Roman is slowly coming to. He's coughing. Ref checking to see if he's going to quit. Roman is still up. No, he says he doesn't quit. We are at a big rest spot. All that's good stuff. That was some good stuff right there. We still got a chair in the ring. It looks like Jey Uso is going into the corner where that chair is. That was the club that we're using for the par 3 175. Yep, there we go. Here we are at the par 3. Jey's got the chair. Hopes to get this about 4 feet from the pin. He's unfolded the chair. He's unfolded the chair. He's got the seat facing outside of the corner, facing towards Roman. Looks like we might be going for a drop toe hold into the seat of the chair. Nope, he folds it back up. Now, you know what? Just take a good swing. Just try to get it within 10 feet from the hole. That's all you got to do. Here we go. Swing and a miss, and eats a Superman punch instead. Roman Reigns got him by a front headlock DDT. Oh, no, it's a guillotine. It's a guillotine choke. He has got his legs wrapped around Uso. Uso is standing. Flat out guillotine choke. Uso slowly fading, standing with Roman just wrapping his legs around, grinding down. Uso passes down. Ref checking on Jey. No reaction. No reaction. The match continues. Reigns relinquished the hold. Jey looked like he was passing out. Ref saying, oh, you got to say it. You just got to say it, Jey. I'm asking you. He won't say it, Roman. He won't say it. Ref saying, Jey, come on. Roman has set the leather strap to the side. Roman telling him to get up. Wake up. All you had to do was acknowledge me, and now it's come to this, said Roman. Roman is on his feet, staring down at Uso on his back, trying to get up. Trying to get up. Roman, he said, if you do not quit, I cannot be held responsible. All right. Buffering. Buffering. Oh, boy. Oh, love it being on the PS4 here. Just say I quit. Man, I'm sorry. This is so much radio silence here. So much radio silence. Come on, man. Dear Lord, we're milking this for way too long. We're milking this for way too long. Ugh. All right, he's dragged him over to the corner. Roman dragging Uso over the apron. Uso is lying with his head over the apron. Reigns just standing on the floor. Okay, are we going to get a drive-by to the side of the head? That's what we got. We just got a drive-by to the side of the head. I don't think Jey is hurt. I'd not seen anything in this. Ref asking him. He's not acknowledging. Ref asking him if he quits. He's not answering. Yeah, I mean, right now, it's gotten tepid a little bit. Now Roman is just punching Jey in the head, pushing him against the ring post. There's nothing really, yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Well, it's a par 5, 570. And now Roman's chosen his club, the steel steps. He's going to lie the steel steps on the apron, wedging Uso's head in between that and the ring post, but his shoulder is blocking it, so I mean, it's not like anything really bad's going to happen here, except he's just going to do a drive-by against the ring steps, that is, against Uso's head. Yep, that's what we're looking at here. Reigns backing up. He knows that this has got to be a picture-perfect drive into the fairway to ensure getting an eagle on this hole. Here he comes. Drive-by into the steps, into the head, into the ring post. Cole is insisting that he just say, I quit. Nah, it's going to carry on, please. We are not going to end it like this. Nah, come on. Nah, we ain't ending this. Come on, Jey, say it. Come on, Jey, say it. Come on. This is kind of rough when I'm trying to not have radio silence during these reactions, but I quit matches are really tough to call when there's no... You got the long pauses to get an answer for I quit. Ref is out of the ring, on the floor. He's saying that Jey is unconscious. Roman is confused. What's going on? Ref saying he's got to call it. But Roman getting into the ring stops the ref. Ref saying, I've got to call it. He did not say, I quit. He hasn't said, I quit. He chucks the ref over the top ropes onto the floor. Ref is out. We've got a ref bump. Roman is pissed. Ref number 2 into the cage. Ref number 2 into the cage. Quickly scared away by Roman, who is pissed. Now we've got everyone else coming into the ring. We have got officials. Looks like we got Adam Pearce. We've got other officials in the ring trying to tell Roman to go away. Jey can't respond. Roman's like, no, ask him. Jamie Noble on the apron. And Noble is in the ring. Roman is getting out of the ring. Roman just said, oh, you're choosing his side, huh? He closes the cage. He's got the ring steps. Gonna chuck him over the top rope. Missed it. Missed it. Try it again. There we go. Well, he's got his ping driver into the ring. Noble, Pierce, and some other really bright ginger is in the ring. Pierce trying to get hold of Uso. Everyone is scared out of the ring. It is now Reigns, Uso, and ring steps inside the ring. Roman's pissed because he won't say I quit. And he can't say it because he's quote-unquote unconscious. Roman Reigns is going to take the crevasse of the steps and lay it over Uso and pin him down. Roman, ever since I was kids, you knew I was better. You kept trying me. I am 35 years old and you're still testing me. I am the man, I'm the tribal chief, and you've just got to acknowledge me. All you had to do was acknowledge me, and now you're going to make me do this. This is how serious it is at the top. I've come this far. I'm not going back. I will end you. I'll be damned. Roman's got the talk down. Roman says, I love you. Brings up the steps. He's going to careen him into his chest, flat side. Jimmy Uso is now in the ring, lying over his brother, telling him to stop. Roman tosses the steps away. Jimmy's saying, what's wrong with you? Whatever you're going through, we can fix this, says Jey, saying to Roman. This is Josh's dad in the middle of this ring. Look at me. Roman is almost crying. He's on the verge of tears. Roman down on his keister. Jimmy trying to talk some sense into Roman. Yeah, this is... wow. Roman has got the lip quiver down. Roman saying, I'm sorry. Roman staring into the heavens, looks back down. Roman gets up to his knees and gets closer. Jimmy has got his hand out trying to ask for his hand. Roman's hand. This is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad. Something's going to happen. Roman clutches Jimmy's hand. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready for the turn. There it is. Guillotine choke on Jimmy. Roman's got it locked in. Guillotine choke on Jimmy. Tap into Jey. Clutching onto Jey's hand. Trying to revive Jey to show him what's happening. Jey is coming too, grabbing onto his arm. The ref, Adam Pearce, and all the officials are back in. Jey has come too, trying to get Roman off of Jimmy. All right, bell is rung. The bell is rung. Jimmy and Jey said, I quit. Jey said, I quit because Jimmy was in the guillotine. Whew. CJ bringing it up right there in the chat room. This is a return to form from the WWE. Absolutely. That is how you tell a story. All right. That's how you tell a story. I don't like it how the result is telegraphed. You know, you knew Roman was going to win the match, but goddamn, that was some fantastic storytelling in that ring. Mediocre Lewis in the chat room going, wee! Man, that was some great stuff. Not as much a match. It was a great story. It was a great story they told in the ring. CJ bringing up, how many storylines does this open up for Roman? A ton. Now we know what's going to happen. We are going to continue with the Uso storyline. It is now basically Roman versus the Usos from here until Royal Rumble. That's what's going to be happening. By the way, we locked Roman to win this match, so no shot at tequila on that one. Whew. Man, a lot of tension. A lot of tension in that match. I'm looking at the time. Gosh, what was that? A good 25-minute long match? 25 minutes? That's what it looks like. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Scott in the chat room going, wee! He's asking, does Asuka have a match on the card? Asuka is not booked. Asuka is not booked for the card, not yet anyway. We only had 5 matches on the card. Only 5 matches slated on the card. This first match, we are now 3/4 into the show. I got a feeling 5 matches is all we're going to get. But we'll see. Braden asking who won. Roman Reigns wins the I Quit match versus Jey Uso to retain the Universal title after being beaten to near unconsciousness, and he's about to do more of it, and the ref was about to call the match because Jey could not call I Quit because he was unconscious. Roman was not happy, sent the ref over the ropes onto the floor. He was about to beat Jey senseless. In came Jimmy Uso to try to save his brother and try to talk some sense into Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns then reached out his hand in sympathy and empathy, and then put him in a guillotine choke. Jey Uso woke up, saw this, and said, I quit, so that Roman could let go of Jimmy Uso being in the clutches of the guillotine choke. Out comes the Wild Samoans, hugging Roman. The Wild Samoans, the original Wild Samoans. Roman Reigns is, the original Wild Samoans are at the ramp with Roman Reigns. Afa and Sika, the original Wild Samoans, at the top of the ramp with Roman Reigns. And Roman holding the Universal title. Jesus Christ. Wow. Good stuff. Wow, that's some good stuff right there. The Usos now need to fall in line. Man, that's good stuff. Fade to black. Hype up the WWE Network is probably what we're getting, or the shop.com. Which match is next? I don't know. I think we're probably going to get Jeff Hardy versus, we're going to get Bender versus Elias. It's probably what we're going to get. But again, Roman Reigns successfully defending the Universal title against Jey Uso in that match. Mediocre Lewis, thoughts on Rey Fenix and his brother's match on AEW? Oh, what a colossal mindfuck of a match that was. We're learning a lot about federations that are not under the WWE banner from last week. The lessons that we are learning is that because of WWE's training, wrestlers are healthier. Wrestlers are way healthier now in the WWE than they have ever been in any other federation. Just need to watch AEW and Bound for Glory from Impact last night to understand that. Whew. No, that was a good match. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on anything not WWE from last week. We've learned a lot about WWE's training. Some song by Holy Wars is the theme of Hell in a Cell. I don't listen to the themes. I don't care anymore. Not since the days of the early 2000s where they had decent songs be the themes. Yeah, we're getting a recap of what happened. God, the facial expression of Jimmy Uso being in that guillotine, clutching onto Jimmy's hand, and Jey screaming out, "I quit. Jey, I quit. I quit." Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. God, that's good stuff right there. Oh, fantastic storytelling. Fantastic storytelling. Man, oh man, oh man. It is probably the best story going on right now. That is probably the best story going on right now in the WWE is Reigns and Uso. Orton McIntyre has been played to death. That's been going on for, 5-6 months now. Bayley, Karen and Banks. Sasha Banks' promo work is, by God, so robotic. Man. So, yeah. Mediocre Lewis with the biting commentary. I'm happy that Lars Sullivan is starting to get a decent push. Well, first off, it's good that he's healthy. His knee was destroyed. He was out for a year and a half. And all that people want to talk about is horrible comments that he made in the past. Well, get over it. Get over yourselves. Samoa Joe talking stuff, I guess. I had fantasy booked that Samoa Joe was going to be vying for Drew McIntyre's WWE Championship, and I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I'm thinking Samoa Joe is going to have his home is going to be behind that commentary table. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias. Hello, I am Elias. And I have one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? 4 months ago, that degenerate Jeff Hardy tried to end my career when he hit me with a car. It's not automatic because he did help inspire my new album, which debuts Monday night. It's called The Universal Truth. But before I pay Jeff his royalties, I'd like to sing a song. Before I do that, I need everyone to silence their cell phones, hold their applause, and shut your mouths. We again have a lot of kids in the Thunderdome on the front row, and that's what they should be doing. We need more kids. Jeff Hardy and Elias in the Thunderdome. The worst thing about it is I gotta look at you in your filthy homes. Jeff Hardy and Elias, you're gonna lose. Don't worry, Jeff. You can always fall back on the booze. Jeff Hardy and Elias, what's the difference between you and I? Oh, God, something but Jeff Hardy equals DUI. Did someone mention the law? Bender. CJ telling me the effervescent one saying that the match went way too long. Yeah, it did. It was milked. It was really milked. Really, really milked. Oh, God, I got to make my pick. Thank you for reminding me, Mashoon. Jeff Hardy versus Elias. A lock on the line. This is going to be a disqualification. It's going to be a disqualification win for Bender. Yeah, it's going to be a DQ win for Bender. Jeff Hardy's going to win. This is not going to be a clean match. This will not be clean. This will not be clean. Whether this is going to involve Sheamus at a point, maybe. But no, this is not going to be a clean match. I can see this going on all the way to TLC in December. All right, Hardy and Elias lock up. Backing him into the corner. Switching around, Hardy against the corner. We're not going to get, we got a clean break. Back up to tie up in the center of the ring. Hardy backing up Elias into the corner. Nope, now they're wrapping around to the ropes. They're just tying up. They're just saying hello to each other. Letting each other know how they feel. I think Elias has got like a pillowcase wrapped around his head as a bandana. Elias with a knee to the gut. Forearm to the side of the face. Hardy down to his knees. A lot of flowers. I mean, it's amazing to have a matching pillowcase and tank top for Elias there. Chop to the chest. And all the time, I don't understand why Jeff Hardy has got this long bed sheet hanging out of his back pillow. Hardy off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, misses another clothesline. Hardy with a atomic drop. Then head toss, snaps his neck forward. Hardy's going to try to get a jackknife cover, kick out at 2. I love how everyone was going nuts about Hardy saying that he wanted to bring back the Willow character from TNA, and everyone just loved that idea for a hot minute, and now everyone's forgotten about it. Hardy is working on Elias's left arm. Now he's got him in a hammerlock behind his back, slugging between the shoulders. Elias reverses it. He brings Hardy over, snapmare takeover. Now into a side headlock, and we've got our masturbatory mat work. Nope, Hardy reverses out of it for a hammerlock to the back. God damn. Hardy still clutching on to that hammer, that wrist lock, or whatever the hell that is, going from the back. Elias running around the ring and sends Hardy through the ropes to the outside. Ref is admonishing Hardy. Bender, you better get back in the ring. 1, 2. Oh, Elias is going to meet him outside of the ring because, hey, he's a nice guy. He'll help him back into the ring. Elias sends Hardy into the barricade. No, Hardy says, I want to send you into the barricade. Hardy sends Elias back into the ring. Hardy sporting the all black and the white bed sheet hanging out of the back pocket. Elias was outside of the ring, and Hardy drop kicks him on the outside. Hardy is now on the outside. He's gonna run around on top of the ramp, and he tried to do something, but he landed jaw first onto the barricade because Elias moved out of the way. Ref is now admonishing, doing the count out. I am not a fan of any kind of other character that Bender would like to try to bring into the WWE. He has no purpose in trying to be any more creative. Elias stomping down on Hardy as he came back into the ring to break the count. Hardy could say, yeah, that he got a contract renewal. Just hope that he stays clean this time around. Elias with forearms to the side of Hardy's face, sending him over to the corner. The crowd is enjoying this. I guess. We got a slugfest. Elias beating down Hardy to the corner, slugging down to the back top of his head. Running in and kicking him in the side of the face. Brings Bender back up. Sends him to the ropes, off the ropes. Takes a shoulder block, does Hardy. Elias circling around. We got to cover. Kick out at 2. Jamel saying, surprised no one has ever yanked that bed sheet out of his back pocket. I don't know why he has that. I know he's had it. I just don't know why it's there. Is it meant to show him when he's flying around that it's supposed to put emphasis on something? You know, why wrestlers have long hair and they always, you know, go like this whenever they get hit? You know, is it supposed to be something like that? I don't get it. I don't know why he has that. All right, Hardy fighting out of a side headlock with elbows into the gut. Elias with an elbow to the face. Hardy tried to kick, but then he spins out of it. Kicks him in the mush with a mule kick. Both guys lying on the ground. This is going to be an 8-minute to 10-minute match. This is not going to be something. Why is Hardy clapping when no one else can clap in the arena? Well, no, he's got to do that, but they don't have Foley work for people clapping. Hardy's fighting out of it. He is pumped up because he clapped his hands. Hardy fists to the face of Elias. Sends him off the ropes. Elias reverses Hardy off the ropes with a forearm of such to Elias's face. Manhattan drop. Holds on to the legs. Double legs. Drop down to Elias's gut. Another drop kick of sorts into Elias's mush. Double axe handle with a splash of something. Hardy kick out, pay the pin, kick out at 2. Jamel, what do I think of the World Series so far? God, last night's game was a weird-ass game. Promise, how can I see the live video? You need to be a subscriber to the WWE Network. There's no way in hell I'm showing that on here. Kick to the gut, does Hardy. Twist of fate. No, Elias shoves him into the corner. Elias hoists him up for the electric chair. Hardy sitting on his shoulders, spins him around, powerbomb. Elias for the cover, kick out at 2. Yeah, you're not going to get that here, sorry. If you're thinking you were, I apologize. You know, wow. Now the more that I notice it, damn, they got a lot of TV screens for this Thunderdome. Got a lot of TV screens. I've got to say, in the Capitol Wrestling Center, it's got to be about a fifth of that. Elias charging into the corner of Hardy, eats a back elbow. Foots to the face by Hardy. Climbs to the top rope. Whisper in the wind. Connects after Elias had been standing there for a handful of seconds. Hardy with the cover, kick out at 2. People were asking me what my pick was. I have Jeff Hardy on the lock. This is going to be a DQ finish of sorts. Twist of fate by Jeff Hardy. He's about to, well, he takes the shirt off and makes all the females want to break out a mop. Hardy climbing up to the top rope. Here he goes up. Squeeze the hair back. Oh, Elias has rolled out and he's now lying across the apron. Jeff Hardy's climbing to the ring post. Swanton, nope. Elias rolls off the apron and onto the floor. Bender is standing on the ring post. Elias is crawling away on the floor. Hardy has now dropped. He's now rolling out of the ring. Hardy is going after Elias. Elias grabbing the guitar. No, Hardy, no! Hardy used the guitar. DQ. Ah, damn it. No, that's not what was supposed to happen. No, that's not the right club for this hole, Hardy. You clubbed too high. You didn't need the driver for the par 4, Hardy. It's in the water. Hardy with the guitar slugged it across Elias's back on the floor. That is a disqualification. Elias wins the match. That's one lock that I got to take. Doug, what are you talking about? Well, there were 5 matches on this card, and all of them are locked picks. Doug, what do you mean by locks? Well, when I'm confident in the picks that I make and predictions, I lock them. And if they are not realized and they do not come to fruition, we take a shot of the Luna Azul Blanco tequila. That's one failed lock because we had Jeff Hardy winning that match. So, yep, that's one. We are 1-1 on the pay-per-view so far. Roman Reigns once again retaining his Universal title in his I Quit stuff in a box match versus Jey Uso that actually turned it into a strap match. All right, we are reviewing the segment of Law and Otis from last week. And so our next contest for the Money in the Bank contract, Otis versus The Miz. I'm going to make my pick here, and then I'm going to run and take care of some personal business real quick. It won't take but 1 or 2 minutes because I'm sure we're going to have some ring introductions and whatnot. Otis versus The Miz for the Money in the Bank contract. I can't see The Miz winning. There's no way in hell. You think The Miz is going to cash in on McIntyre? I'd rather see Otis try to cash in on Roman Reigns. I'd rather see Otis try to cash in during all the family turmoil that's happening with the Reigns. No, Otis, lock it. Though I do like the thought of The Miz cashing in on McIntyre. No, I can't do that. No, it's gonna, no. Otis. I'd rather have Otis with a cash in on Reigns and win it for a hot minute, and then Reigns just takes it right back. I see Otis winning the WWE title, the Universal title, and then the following week just dropping it. So, yeah, Otis with the lock. That's what I'm taking. I will be right back in a couple of minutes. Let me see. I need to add something here real quick so that you guys know that that's what I'm doing. Yeah, let me see if I can find that. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, I will be right back. Enjoy what I would be doing. I'm coming. I'm here. It's all good. There we go. I'm back. Otis is giving, has some words for Charles. No, that's Kayla. No, that's Kayla sitting over there.
Hey, Kayla!
Kayla interviewing Otis, and Tucky is behind him, but Tucky is on Raw and Otis is on SmackDown. He's saying words. I'm sure I should listen to them, but they have now left the ring. The Miz is coming to the ring right now. Yeah. So, once again, I've got Otis with the lock. Otis keeping the Money in the Bank contract versus The Miz. We're going to see shenanigans on the outside. John Morrison and Tucker playing into this, Though, again, I do like the thought of The Miz having the contract and possibly cashing on Drew McIntyre tonight, which could happen, but I don't think so. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think I need to uncork Imperial Pumpkin Ale number 2. Our sources for tonight are from D9 Brewery out of Cornelius, North Carolina. It is the Head of the Horseman Imperial Pumpkin Ale. This is an ale with pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and cardamom. ABV of 10.0. Randy asking, Swervy Von Swervensteiner by Tucky? No, we're not going to have any Swervy McSwerved swerves. It's going to be a regular match, guys, with shenanigans happening on the outside, and Otis is going to win. So it's going to happen. Oh, this is brought to you by TreatTown.com with the Skittles snacks and everything behind them there, because you guys need to get fat and stupid. All right, what do we got here? There we go. There's my chalice of truth. Miz getting set for his match. Here comes Otis with big... If you couldn't tell it was Otis, we got his name embroiled in big, large yellow letters right on the top of the ramp. And that's the only graphic we could come up with. Mediocre Lewis asked me if I got snacks for the show. No snacks for the show. We're just dipping into this Imperial Pumpkin Ale, which is very good. It's more clove than anything else, more clove and cardamom than pumpkin, which I'm definitely liking. All right, so what do we got here? We got lunch pail and suitcase in either hand. Otis looking around, confused. All right, everyone's in the ring. Well, Morrison standing on the apron. Tucker and Otis getting into the ring to show that give their entrances. Otis with the Money in the Bank contract, holding it aloft in the suitcase, but the lunch pail is on the apron. We are going to see a lot of shenanigans in this match. We're going to see a lot of shenanigans in this match. That is new entrance music for Otis. Referee alofting, showing the suitcase on high. Here we go. Tie up. Otis pushing Miz into the corner and slugging him in the face. Otis heaves him across the corner into the other side of the ring. Otis charging in. Shoulder right to the gut. Good Lord. Miz not looking good. Otis pick him up. Slam him down. Going for the cover. Kick out at 2. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a very fun match. Going to be very, very fun. Miz with a jawbreaker on Otis. Tried for the clothesline. Misses. Otis with a belly to back, but Miz flips over onto his feet, trying for a skull-crushing finale. Otis breaks out of it. Miz off the ropes. Nope, he leaps over the top, and he's standing on the apron, slides down underneath Otis's legs, between the legs. Otis is not moving at all. He's a big boy. He's standing on Miz's chest and using the ropes for leverage. Leaps up and sits down on Miz's chest, a la Tenta. Oh, yeah! Miz looks like he's ready to accept something. No, he backs away, begging Otis off, punches him in the gut, nothing happening. Miz, oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Miz sends Otis through the ropes. Otis standing on the floor. Miz off the ropes. Misses a drop kick through the ropes. Otis clotheslines him down onto the floor. This is going to be a fun one. It is already a fun match. Otis slams Miz's head down onto the commentary table. Gonna do it one more time. It looks like he breathed onto his nose and fogged it up. Otis sends Miz back into the ring. Otis into the ring. Morrison on the apron distracts Otis. Here comes the Miz. Kicks him on the knee. DDT onto the mat. Miz with the cover. Kick out at 2. This is going to be a good, fun one. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Miz draping Otis over on the second rope. Doesn't want to get disqualified. Ref admonishes. Johnny Morrison coming in with a punch to the face. Tucker just can't believe this. Ref didn't see a thing. Miz with the it kicks in the corner into Otis's very large belly. Is into the corner, charges into the corner with the clothesline seated in there and sends Otis away. Miz climbing to the top rope looking for a double axe handle. Gets it to the top of Otis's head. For the cover, kick out at 2. It is, yes, it is a play-by-numbers match when it comes to the spots, but that's not why this match is going to be fun. Got to get over that. Get over yourselves. It's not about the moves. Otis fighting back, punching Miz. Miz with a sleeper hold on Otis. Oh, he's going to bow down. Maybe he's going to try it. Well, let's see. Miz with the sleeper hold on Otis. Otis is fading away. Otis is down to one knee. He's fading. Otis is fading. Oh, Otis is trying to move his arms around like he's a bushwhacker or something like that. Otis, wait a minute, he's pumping back up, moving the arms up and down. He's back to his feet. Rolls Miz over his shoulder, off of him. Miz with a boot right to the face sends Otis down. Otis trying to shake the cobwebs out. Miz looking around into the Thunderdome. Nice replay of that boot to the face by Miz. Now Miz is punching down on Otis, but Otis is getting up to one knee. Miz trying for those it kicks into the chest. A third time. But Otis is moving his arms up and down. He keeps taking them. He's about to take a sixth. And a seventh. He's back to his feet. Miz misses with the kick. But he kicks him in the gut now. Otis like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm going to move my gut around and show you how big it is. Miz kicks him in there, but Otis is like, no. Otis is dancing. Otis is jumping up and down and jiggling. A chop? No. Now Otis is thrusting his pelvis. Oh, Otis blocks a punch and sends one of his own. Oh, shoulder block sends Miz down. Off the ropes, gives him another one. Oh, he's a jogging. Otis is feeling good. Otis off the ropes. Another shoulder block down. Rips off the shirt. Look at that physique. Otis sends Miz off the ropes. Slapjack. Oh, yeah! Miz into the corner. Otis charges in. Avalanche in the corner. Miz falls down on his back. Time for the caterpillar. Oh, here we go. Time for the caterpillar. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, but Morrison pulls Miz out of the ring and onto the floor. Otis to follow. Otis grabs Miz, chucks him into the barricade, chases Morrison away. He is now cornered by Tucker and Otis in the corner. Otis walking over to the Miz. Sends Miz back into the ring. Otis getting back into the ring. Miz with a boot to Otis's face, sending Otis into the corner. Miz charges in, eats a back elbow from Otis. Morrison is on the apron, about to slug Otis with the briefcase. The ref catches him. You are out of here! Morrison is ejected from ringside. There goes Morrison. Tucker is telling him to leave. Tucker shoos him away. Miz is like, whoa, 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 hoppa. Tucker, standing there with the briefcase at his feet, has now picked up the briefcase. Otis with the schoolboy gets a kick out at 2. Oh, what a discus clothesline by Otis. Here's the cover. Kick out at 2. Tucker is standing at ringside with the briefcase at his feet, his back towards the hard side. Watch out. He has reached down. Miz has grabbed the apron, pulled Otis into the floor. Tucker with the slug of the briefcase. The Swervy McSwervin' Sin is on. Shit. Swervy McSwervin' Sin. Miz rolls Otis over on his back. 1, 2, 3. Ah, Randy was right. Randy was right in the chat room. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Tucker, angry. Miz holds the briefcase aloft on high, smiling, confounded, happy as all hell. Otis, on his back, doesn't know what's happening. Miz raises up the briefcase. Ah, damn it. I should have known better. I should have known better. All right. That's 2. Doug, this is such an easy pay-per-view. All right. Tucker with the Swervy McSwervensteiner. The Swervenheimer. Brian, gee, that wasn't predictable. Yeah, thanks for rubbing salt into my wound. Yeah, so that's another lock that we got wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the song for Randy, because Randy was the one that called it in the chat room. Randy, this song is for you. You called it. You called it in the chat room. You said we were getting the Swervy McSwervenson from Tucker. I should have listened. I should have realized. But no. You knew the whole time. I deserve it. Kudos to you. I should have listened to my better angels and had better judgment. But unfortunately, that is our second lock that we have failed on, which means that is now 2 shots of the Lunazul Blanco tequila that I will be imbibing on next week's episode of Wrestleview Weekly. Oh, damn it. Jamel saying Miz is going to cash in tonight. I don't doubt that for a second. I'll buy that. I will buy the Miz cashing in. If I buy the Miz cashing in and I lock the Miz cashing in, can I use that to get rid of the Otis lock? Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Miz is celebrating with Morrison in the back with Kayla.
Hey, Kayla!
Double or nothing. Double or nothing. The Miz cashes in tonight. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Miz cashes in tonight. This isn't a prop. It's not a lunchbox. This is a golden opportunity. It's a shot at the WWE and Universal Champion. You're on notice. You will not know how. You will not know when. Miz has said, I've cashed this in before, and I will do it again successfully. Otis took this for granted. And, I mean, he took his best friend for granted. And, oh, hey, Tucker. Tucker, this ain't about you. Yeah, Tucker, why did you betray him? Kayla, we were supposed to be a team. I was the workhorse. I showed up to work. John Morrison, you go and talk. No, it's all you. Tucker, I did everything for that man. I did everything for the team. I put him first before the team. For what? So that Owen never saw me. I was always an afterthought. Oh, Tucky. Make sure you tag in Otis for the worm. Make sure Otis has the spotlight. He can't function without me. Who gave him the confidence to ask out Mandy Rose? Who had his back for all these years? Me! Otis can't tie his own shoes without me. Here comes Otis! Bowls over Miz and Morrison. And now he is going after Tucker. These two, there goes! Out the door. Oh, they're going in the concession area. Oh, okay. Now we're back to ringside. What about me? What about Tucker? Says Jamel. So here's the deal. Yes, the Miz has the Money in the Bank contract and he can cash in on any champion he wants. He can. But I see Miz cashing in on McIntyre tonight. Double or nothing. Our next match is for the SmackDown Women's title. Karen defending the SmackDown Women's title against Sasha Banks inside the big red box. Brian Farmer, man, 3:30 of Fury just came flying down that hallway. Yeah. We're getting the hype video for Karen and Sasha. The promos being delivered by Banks these past 2 weeks have been flaccid. I mean, they've been bad. Very, very bad. Here we are. Match number 4, also of the card. We're at 25 after 8. Guys, after this, we got one more match. Unless something else is going to be happening. So, yeah, Brian, we're 90 minutes into the pay-per-view, and there's only 2 matches left. There's probably going to be some other matches coming up, I'm sure. But we are not locking those. We are only locking the 5 scheduled matches, this being one of them. All right. Let me see. All right, Doug, what are we doing on this one? Banks has been horrible on the microphone, but everyone still likes her. Karen's fantastic, okay? I'm just not digging the whole ding-dong line that she's trying to do. As far as other performers on the SmackDown side, they're going to try to push Bianca Belair. They're going to prop her up. Could win the Women's Royal Rumble next year. But I don't want an honor fest between her and Sasha Banks. Someone name me some of the other women that are on SmackDown. Right now, Karen as the SmackDown Women's Champion is fantastic. It's been great. Okay. It is the one constant that I think been going on. I can't... God, I've been horrible on my picks. I've really been horrible. We've been pushing Carmella, too. Carmella's back. But we don't know if she's a face or a heel or what the fuck ever. I can see Carmella having a program with Sasha Banks after this match. Lacey Evans is on Raw. We got the Wyatt Squad on SmackDown. I don't know. Bianca Belair is the one that I want to take the belt off of Karen. But if Sasha Banks has the belt, going into WrestleMania, ugh. Karen to retain. Bayley retains Lockett. Zelina Vega is not going to be a contender for anything. She is food. She is food on the roster right now. No. Yeah, Karen. I'll stick with Karen. Lockett. Locking Karen. Because my money is on a Karen Bianca Belair program. That'll be great. And Carmella having a program with Sasha Banks to be in the periphery. I think it'll be great. All right. Fuck, it's boss time, dear God. No, Carmella's on SmackDown. Here we go. Here comes Sasha Banks. She's probably do some tributes to fucking Eddie Guerrero for no reason whatsoever in the match. She's wearing white. I don't know what kind of jacket that is. What are the glasses? Whatever the hell they are. She just tossed them to the side. This show is brought to you by Credit One Bank. A credit card. Since when did the WWE get a credit card sponsor? Man. Who else is on SmackDown, Doug? Who else is on that roster? Well, let's find out real quick. Since I always have the link to the main roster on my browser. Seriously, I do. because I always pay attention to the main roster. All right, who have we got? We got Bianca Belair. We got Carmella. Wyatt Squad. Mickie James. Natalya. There's Sasha. And Zelina Vega. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, we pretty much went over all of them. All right. Anyone else just lose my audio? No, I'm still on. You guys hear me? Hello. Let me know. You may have to reload your browser. I don't know what the hell. Okay. All right. Sasha jetting out her left hip because she means business. Oh, Billie Kay jobbing will be great. If Sasha wins the title, Billie Kay coming out and just screaming. You're going
to be joking me.
Yeah, I just need that. All right. Here comes Karen dressed in all black. She's at a par 3 194, and she's got the chair in hand. That is the correct club for this hole. Big black X with white spray paint on the seat of the chair, as if the chair is supposed to be a prop to tell us the story of this. And I'm not so sure. I am not buying anything about babyface Sasha Banks. I'm not buying anything. The back of the chair saying 1 and 0. Oh, there we go, Karen. Pyro going off on top. God, that is great. The back of the chair sprayed in white and written in black, role model. Oh, Karen. Oh, Karen's got this. Karen has this. This is good. Scotty saying he's with me having Karen keeping the title for Bianca program in the wings. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a Karen Bianca Belair program going into WrestleMania. God, this is good. Brought the chair into the ring. Hands over the title. Red box is going to be lowered down. Back of that chair saying 1 and 0 is 1 and 0, I believe, in Hell in a Cell matches. Is that right? So, there we go. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, yeah, when it comes to the watch-alongs, the computer does not like having to share space with the PlayStation 4. There we go. Now we're back. We're back. All right. Now we're back. Sasha Banks is standing up and Karen is trying to tell her to go back. Karen going to the outside of the ring. Sasha meets her out there against the apron and slaps her in the face. Sasha just slugging forearms into Karen. Boots to the face. Slugging. This is not an I Quit match. This is a regular match with inside the red box. We've just got a good old slugfest. That's what we're supposed to have in this match. Mickey in the chat saying, wee! Nope, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. All right, Karen against the corner. Sasha with the leg against the neck. Charges in. Double knees, but nope, is caught and is now sitting on the top turnbuckle. Karen tried to slug her and was kicked away. Sasha floats over. A head scissor thingy. Oh, bank statement. Bank statement, center of the ring. Bank statement, center of the ring. Bank statement, center of the ring. Karen trying to get away. Trying to find a way out. She gets back to her seat, biting her hand. Bites Sasha's hand. That's how you do it. Sasha Banks going off the ropes. Misses the sliding drop kick. Bayley sends her into the red box back first. I'm sorry, Karen. Karen sends Sasha into the red box again. We're looking at a time of 25 till 9, and we got one more match after this. Karen looking underneath the ring. We are at a par 4 dog leg left 349. The right club for this hole is a kendo stick. Misses. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, swings, but Sasha catches it. Sends it through the cage and almost impales Cole with it. Catches a back elbow from Karen. Seriously, Michael Cole almost got impaled by a kendo stick. Here's another stick. This time Sasha catches it again. I don't like how the catching. Knee strike to Karen. Sasha now grabbing that 5-wood, sends it into the ring. We have gone into the fairway and we've gone past the dogleg left. We now have about $1.30 to go to the hole. A table is the right club of choice here to get us close to the pin. Sasha's got the table out. All right, time to move some furniture. We're not going to be saying anything for the next couple of minutes. Sasha has set up the, I would say that's a lob wedge on the ring. Karen is back to her feet and slugs Sasha down. The table is set up parallel to the ring and the red box. Karen doesn't want that. She takes down one of the set of the legs of the table. Going to take off the other legs. She wants none of this table. No, she's dragging the table. One set of the legs are propped up. She's going to push the table into Bayley and Karen. Okay, so they're playing tug of war with tables, and Sasha Banks is pushing Karen into the red box with the said lob wedge 3 times. Karen is draped over the table. Meteora from Sasha Banks as she runs up the table like a ramp and sends Karen into the red box. Sasha climbing to the top rope. Leaps from the top rope, Meteora. For the cover, kick out at 2. It really has not been that bad of a match. These spots are not, I mean, we're used to Sasha Banks matches being incredibly ill-contrived, but this is not. This is actually very good. Sasha looking to chip to the hole. She's only about 5 yards away from the pin, but she's found 2 steel chairs to get her in the cup. I hope you guys enjoy my golf references. All right. Steel chair in hand. Swing and a miss. Schoolboy from Karen. Kick out at 2. Karen's trying to find refuge in the corner. Sasha charges in, but is heaved over the top and into the apron. Legs kicked out from under her by Karen. She is sent to the floor and landed on the table as well. Sasha is now trying to get to her feet, but now she is lying on the table that only has one set of legs propped up, so it's angular. The back of the table angled down away from the cage, from the red box. She's making sure that she is lying on that. Here comes Karen with the sand wedge for a chip shot to the table. Misses. Sasha is underneath the table, kicks up the table, and bashes Karen in the face. Sasha off the apron, Meteora into Karen again, sending her into the red box. Oh, there's Nafisa Dot in the chat room going, wee! Sasha sending Karen back into the ring. But Karen tries to roll back to the outside. She does so. She's on the apron. Sasha going through the ropes to bring Karen back in, but she is draped over the middle rope. Both females are on the apron, trying to get to their feet. Nope, Sasha's getting to her feet on the apron. Karen is on the floor with the chair. Sends it back into the ring, but now both women are on the apron. Karen sends Sasha to the red box, but she leaped and clutched onto it like Spider-Man. There's a lot of leaping and stuff going on. Counterific flippy-dippy shit from Sasha Banks just sends a head scissors with Karen into the red box. Now this is the contrived shit that we know Sasha for. Sasha charges into Karen, double knees into, sends Karen into the steel steps. Yeah, these are the contrived spots that we know Sasha Banks all too well for. Sasha, all right, we're now at hole 10. This is a dog leg right 434, par 4. The right club for this hole, Sasha says, are the kendo sticks. She is wedging the kendo sticks, 2 of them, between the red box and the holes of the steel steps. If you catch my drift. We have 2 kendo sticks bridged between the red box and the steel steps. Karen fighting out of it. She was about to get suplexed onto the sticks. Sasha's might get suplexed into sticks. Someone's going to take the sticks. Someone's getting the sticks. One of the sticks has been dislodged. The other one is still there. Ooh, drop toe hold by Karen on a charging Sasha Banks, draped over the 3-wood, wedged between the red box and the steel cage steps, the steel ring steps. Ooh. Show that replay. Yeah, it's not as gruesome. She just ran her arms through it. She's okay. Contrived set spots. Okay, so we're taking the other kendo stick that was dislodged and lodging it between the steps and the cage again, is Karen. She's going to take another one and do the same as well. Sasha trying to kick away, but Karen, nope, has her gonna guillotine her onto the sticks. Karen guillotining Sasha through a couple of sticks. All right, that's it. Can we put him back in the cage, please? Sasha sent back into the ring. Karen to follow for the cover. Kick out at 2. Brian saying if they ever reboot the Major League franchise, I need to play Harry Doyle. And there aren't any dry towels in the shower. All right, Karen's just wrenching back on Sasha's neck. There's nothing. I don't know what's going on. She's just stomping on Sasha now. All right, steel chair in hand. Nope, she just slings it to the side. We've got 2 steel chairs and a kendo stick in the ring. Karen with a neck breaker. Going for the cover, kick out at 2. Once again, I have called that Karen is retaining the SmackDown Women's title in this match. Later, Nafis, thanks for showing up and telling us that Borat 2 was awesome. I gather it's awesome, okay? I'm definitely going to be watching that. Karen and Sasha are on the ring apron. They're both on the ring apron. Karen trying to do a Bayley to belly. Sasha breaking out of it. Karen draped over the middle rope. Oh, powerbombed. Karen powerbombed into the red box by Sasha. It's been a decent match, but I mean, you can tell who came up with all of these spots. You can, whenever, every Sasha Banks match, you know who came up with the spots. Sasha with the cover, kick out at 2. Jamel, Karen Sasha broke Nafis. Yeah, that doesn't shock me at all. All right, chair is unfolded. Karen's head is put through the chair. No, it's not. That chair is unfolded, legs taken out from underneath Sasha. She goes face first into the seat of the chair. Whew. We got a lot of stuff going on in this. So many contrived Sasha Banks spots. So many contrived Sasha Banks spots. All right. Karen going for the other chair that is not unfolded. All right. She is taking her 5-iron steel chair and wedging it between the top and middle ropes. Yep. All right. 5-iron wedged in between the ropes. One chair is unfolded in the center of the ring, and we've got a lob wedge kendo stick out there. Nope. There goes the unfolded 5-iron. Karen sends Sasha to the chair, but she slides underneath the ropes. Karen charges in, eats a knee from Sasha on the apron. Here comes Banks. Sends her face first into the chair by getting her feet, blah, 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 blah. Going in for the Meteora, misses the Meteora at her face, and, well, I don't know what's going on anymore. Karen charges in. Sunset flip, back of the head of Sasha Banks into the chair. Yeah. Finally, a spot I can cover. For the cover, kick out at 2. Brian, she's going to whip her into the chair. That makes it a pitching wedge. Yeah, I think so. I think that makes it a pitching wedge. All right. Bayley sending her to the center of the ring. Bayley, Karen going to the outside, climbing to the top rope. We're looking for the elbow drop here. Karen's on the top rope. Elbow drop. Connects. Cover, kick out at 2. I think right now we are on the 11th hole. We're probably in a sand trap right now. Probably in a sand trap. Probably about 4 or 5 feet below the hole. Good 10, 12 yards away. Okay. Oh, Karen trying for something there. I don't know what. Backstabber from Sasha Banks. Rolls over to the bank statement. Bank statement near the center of the ring. Karen turning around, trying to make her way over to the ropes, but Sasha's gonna kick. No, she tried to kick, but Karen held on to the foot. She's gonna get underneath the ropes. The bank statement is off. Karen pulls Sasha over the apron, draped in between that and the apron. The mat. Karen is slugging Sasha's face into the steel beams and the frame of the ring. Sasha is draped over the apron. Back first. Karen with that pitching wedge kendo stick, slugging her in the back 3 times. Oh, that she's gotten a she holds that for the birdie. We're heading to the 12th hole. This is not a bad match, okay? Apart from contrived counter for counter crap from Sasha, because that's what she always does, this is not a bad match. This is not bad, okay? Now, Karen has found some duct tape. I don't know if she's having a hard time trying to open up the duct tape. They should have pre-opened that tape for her because she's gnawing at it. There she goes. She has opened up the duct tape. What are we doing here? Whatever she's doing, she's taking the duct tape. What is she doing? She's nowhere near Sasha Banks with this duct tape. She is duct taping 2 kendo sticks together at their ends. What is she? Okay, this is incredibly contrived. She is doubling up the kendo sticks so that they are bridged between the red box and the steel frame of the ring. This is so contrived. Okay, so Sasha has slowly coming to. Karen has found another kendo stick. Karen harping at Michael Cole. Karen is back in the ring. She's wedged the kendo stick machinery in between the red box and the frame of the ring. There's Sasha Banks. She found the fire extinguisher. Burst it right into Karen's face. Karen wants to get out of the cage. Karen wants to get out. Okay, she's found her favorite steel chair that she brought to the ring. Sasha has taken that steel chair and put it in the ring. She is now on the floor with Karen, slaps her in the face, and now the slugfest is on. Fury unleashed. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sasha sending Karen into the red box. She's going to do it again. Sends her face first into the red box. Bayley is Karen. It's absolutely correct. Cisco asking who's Karen. Karen's Bayley. You know Bayley's Karen. Sasha sends Karen back into the box again. Now Sasha is kicking Karen in the face repeatedly in the corner of the red box. Sends her into the ring. Sasha's hulking up. She's hulking up. Okay, she's walked around the other corner of the ring. She's gone to the side of the ring where the fire extinguisher was. She rounds to the other side and sees the bridge of kendo sticks that she set up, but Sasha now has picked up the 6-iron that would have been used for hold number 12 and has now brought that into the ring. This is it's kind of, the hole is a good 35 feet elevated above the hole, but she doesn't care, slugging her twice on the back. 3 times Karen taking the 2-iron to the back. 4th time. And a 5th time. 6th time. 7th time. 8th time. 9th time. 10th time. All right, Sasha, you might as well just mulligan, okay? You're now about 6 over in this tournament. Sasha has backed away into the corner. Karen is motionless on the mat. No, don't forget about the duct tape shit. Don't forget about it now. Don't forget about it, Jamel. They always bring it back. I don't like it that these women do all this weird eye makeup shit, like the stars around their eyes. Charlotte tried pulling that off when she first came to the main roster. It doesn't work. Karen trying to make her way to the chair she initially brought to the ring for this match. Sasha charges in, boots her in the face. Sasha climbs the top rope. Sasha on the top rope. Leaping for a frog splash with the chair draped over Karen. Okay, there's your homage to Eddie Guerrero, your obligatory Eddie Guerrero homage that Sasha Banks has to do, but she's not going for the cover. She is not going for the cover. Brian saying the duct-taped kendo sticks are going to be the finishing spot for this match. That's a weird place to have it on the outside of the ring. It's a very weird place to have it on the outside of the ring. Sasha going after Karen, who Karen is trying to get out of the ring underneath the bottom rope and does so. Karen is now on the floor. On one side, away from the duct-taped kendo stick side. Sasha trying to grab Karen. Nope, Karen takes Sasha face first down onto the floor. Goes Sasha. Sasha sent back into the ring. Karen to follow. Cover, kick out at 2. Karen picking up Sasha. Sends her out of the ring onto the floor. Karen exits the ring on the opposite side. What's the next club for this hole? This is the 13 par 4, 491 downhill. The right club for this hole is a ladder. This would be a one-wood hybrid. Karen sliding the ladder into the ring. Karen has slid the ladder into the ring. Now she's got the chair, unfolded it. What are we doing here? We got another chair. Karen is unfolding 2 steel chairs. Looks like she's going to bridge the ladder, resting it on the seats of the 2 chairs. That's what we're doing. We are bridging the ladder between the two chairs that are unfolded. Sasha has gotten back into the ring. Karen bum rushes her. So much furniture moving. Karen slugging Sasha across the back. Sasha trying to fight back. Sasha flapjacked onto the ladder. Sasha flapjacked onto the ladder. That's not going to be it. That's not it. We haven't gone for a cover. Karen drapes Sasha over the ladder. She is now lying on the ladder that is bridged amongst the two chairs. She is now looking, she has hit the fairway. She's looking for the right club for this hole to hit the green. Well, it's a can of spray paint, and it's a can of black spray paint, putting a big black X over the top of Sasha. X marks the spot. Oh boy. This match has been going on for at least a half hour. About the same length as what the Uso Reigns match has been, but at least it's been engaging. She has grabbed the chair that she brought with her to the ring with the X on it. The 1-0 on the back of the seat. Leaps off and misses because Sasha rolled away. Sasha leaps over the ladder and meteoras her into the bottom turnbuckle. Bayley to belly onto the ladder does Sasha. That might be it. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Karen. Woo! All right, I thought that was going to be it. Oh boy, all right. NWO Karen for life. Yeah, it wasn't much of a... Yeah, she just kind of heaved. Karen kind of heaved herself onto that ladder. Yeah, I don't know about that. We've got a rest spot here. We're resting a little bit. All right, Sasha's got to get this furniture out of here. There goes one steel chair she heaved over the top rope. She wants no more of this ladder. She's kicking that away. The only thing that's left in the ring to have some function with is the steel chair that Karen initially brought into the ring to this match. Karen shoos Sasha away. Knee to the face by Karen into Sasha. Watch out, Bayley to belly. That's 1. Nope, we're going to get a kick out at 2. Another kick out at 2. The only things that we're really missing in this match is a thumbtacks and a barbed wire bat, but we're not going to get that in a women's match. Karen grabs the driver that she initially brought to this dance. That's right. This is going to set her up for an eagle on the par 5. Slugged against the back of Sasha. She's going for a second time. Hits her in the back. Kind of hits her in the back. I mean, it's not much, but yeah. 1-0 on the seat. Bayley to belly, wraps the chair around Sasha's back, but misses it. Sasha turns it over with a bank statement, takes the chair, and has it wrapped around Karen's back. Sasha is hitting the chair with her, and Karen has tapped. Karen has tapped, and your new SmackDown Women's Champion is Sasha Banks. Previously, we locked Karen to retain. the SmackDown Women's title. But unfortunately, it looks like Sasha Banks is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. 5 matches were slated on the Hell in a Cell card. And all 5 matches we were predicting on the fly. And they would be locked. Doug, what do you mean by a lock? Well, if a prediction that I say is locked and it doesn't happen, we take a shot of the Lunazul Blanco tequila. That makes 3 locks wrong. That means 3 shots tequila that I must take. Not right now. Okay, I'm taking down a 10.0 ABV beer right now. I can't do that. I got to be at work tomorrow morning. However, I said it before, and I'll say it again. Miz cashes in tonight, double or nothing. I just said he cashes in. I didn't say he had to be successful. I just said Miz cashes in tonight. Double or nothing. Okay? Double or nothing. Double or nothing, Miz cashes in tonight. That's what we're doing. Bayley Karen has been the champion for 380 days. It's CM Punk-esque. All right. So, Sasha Banks is the champion now. We could have her do a rematch with Karen. Don't see why not. Could be a clusterfuck match. We can involve Carmella and Bianca Belair into the mix. You know? We can do all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things that we can do. MMRS Savage, can you please have a shout out? There you go. How you doing? Hurt Business backstage with Charles Caruso. Business is booming. Lashley leads us into battle, MVP says. So Bobo Lashley is going to be facing a member of Retribution. They were to choose a member of Retribution that Bobo Lashley would face. They have chosen Slapjack. Okay, so here is our impromptu match to cushion us to the main event of McIntyre Orton in the big red box. MVP is busy saying stuff. So here we go. Pancake versus Bobo Lashley is what we're going to get. We are going to predict it, but there is no lock on this since it is impromptu. I'm going to take Flapjack. I am going to take Flapjack. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. I mean, I'm 1-3. What the hell do I have to lose? I've said double or nothing on a cash-in, potentially taking 6 shots. I just don't care anymore. Flapjack. Pancake. Taking Pancake. I'm taking Pancake. I don't care. And it's a U.S. title match? Sure, I'll take Pancake. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. It is not a lock. It is an impromptu match. We are only locking the 5 scheduled matches. I can't put a graphic up for it, so no graphic for it, so we'll just do this. No. There. Bobo Lashley versus Flapjack for the United States title. Sure, Flapjack. Don't care. don't care. I'm having water. I need it right now. Dear God. I want to have a cigarette so bad you have no idea, but I can't do that in here. Halloween Havoc is this Wednesday with Shotzi Blackheart trying her damnedest to have that low voice. All right, here comes the Hurt Business. I'm in. Oh, nice drone camera. That is a drone right there. That or a very big cam, big crane cam. Bobo Lashley is walking out by himself to the top of the ramp, alofting the United States title. Absolutely. Yeah, Pancake is winning this. Slapjack is winning this. This is for the United States title. Bobo Lashley versus Slapjack, Flapjack, or Pancake. I call him Pancake. What I'm calling him. All right. Oh, God, this hurts so bad. Three. This is a 5-card show, and I'm 1-3. God damn it, I suck. Oh, dear God. CJ, by DQ. I said he's going to win, okay? He's going to win. Pancake is going to win. Bobo Lashley. All right. CJ, it's a setup by the Hurt Business. Yep. All right, look. So this is an impromptu match. The Hurt Business was chosen. They choose their competitor, and they can choose. It's Bobo Lashley, and they get to choose who he will defend his United States title against one member of Retribution. They chose Slapjack or Flapjack or Pancake. All right, here come all the Retribution words and the stuff. Do they have music? They do. He's got his own, words. He's got his own little bar and everything. He doesn't get the normal thing. Here comes Shane Thorne. Slapjack, Flapjack, Pancake. I'm calling him Pancake, just so you know. Shane Thorne is just slapping the ring apron all over. He is just slamming his hands on things. Looks about as menacing as an 8-year-old who found a hockey mask. That's what he looks like. Bobo Lashley has not moved from the center of the ring. U.S. title alofted on high. All right, here we go. I just don't care anymore. Flapjack, Pancake is going to be the new United States champion. I don't care. Here we go. The bell is rung. Pancake slings his shirt into Bobo Lashley to distract him, but Bobo Lashley having none of it. He is slugging him in the corner, beating him to a pulp. Bobo raking at his face, but he's wearing a mask, dude. Bobo off the ropes. Shoulder tackle right into the corner. As if he has, because the days of TNA have not left him. That's why he does that. Bobo sending Pancake into the corner again, punching him in the face. Shouldn't that hurt if you're punching him when he's wearing a mask like that? Again, pushing his face away is Bobo. Bobo going back and admonishing the ref's calls. Forearms to the masked face, sends him into the corner. And Pancake leaps wildly into the corner because Bobo is a very frighteningly strong man. Bootleg Jason, great value Jason is Pancake. Bobo Lashley has Pancake alofted on high. Vertical suplex down. About a 3-second hold on that one. Bobo Lashley looking down on Pancake. Sends him into the corner. Slugging him again in the face and wrenching at his mask and stuff. Bobo still wrenching. I don't know what's going on here. He's trying to fight away. He said, okay, the ref has sent him back after a count of 5. Tried charging into the corner. Pancake moved away. Pancake is now on Bobo's shoulders. Slips off. Raked him in the eyes. Pushes him into the turnbuckle. Pancake, a drop kick is swatted away by Bobo. Pancake is lightly punching and forearming Bobo. into the corner. But now he's punched him down, and Bobo is sitting down in the corner. Pancake rushes in, cannonball into the corner, but Bobo for the cover, but he's underneath the ropes. Pancake, come on. You got to learn the rules, even though you're trying to break the rules. Pancake is doing something, but this is Bobo Lashley. You're not going to get a wrist hold out of Bobo Lashley. Bobo goes belly in the back suplex. Nope, he's just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Rushes into the corner. Pancake foots the foot to the face to Bobo. Tornado DDT. Covered by Pancake. Kick out at 2. Hello, Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Pancake is now mildly throwing haymakers at Bobo and resting his mask on Bobo. Oh, Pancake. He's going to go to the outside. Pancake's going to climb the top ropes. I can't believe I would really be saying this. Pancake is climbing the top turnbuckle. Bobo's to his feet. He leaps up. He tosses Pancake off the top turnbuckle. Pancake to his feet. Takes a punch to the face from Bobo and a second one. Belly to back by Bobo. Overhead belly to belly. Oh, God. This is bad. Bobo charging up, big right hand. He misses it. Pancake leaps in and takes a really bad spine buster, a big one-arm spine buster by Bobo Lashley. He must have leaped about 6 feet in the air for that one. Bobo is getting ready for the, what is it, the full Lashley? Yep, here we go. Brings Pancake up for the full Lashley. He is locked in. And Pancake is tapped. I don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit. Oh, Mason, T-Bar, and Mustafa Ali have now come into the ring. Reckoning is on the outside. They're beating up Bobo. Mustafa's told him to stop. Lights out. He closed his fist and told him lights out. Double chokeslam it looks like on Bobo, but Bobo fights out. Fighting back Mason T-Bar. Oh, the Hurt Business is out with their suits. Whoa, Mustafa Ali tried to get in, but the Hurt Business came in. Mustafa's on his keister. He bum rushes out of the ring. Hurt Business is in the ring, standing tall. Retribution, retreating to the outside. I don't care that Pancake lost. I made that pick out of sheer frustration of tonight. Of sheer frustration. Everyone is just staring at each other. They're trying to figure out what to do. Hurt Business lifts their hands up in victory. Reckoning, walking backstage in shame. Mustafa standing, staring. MVP propping open the ropes for everyone to exit. All right, hype video until we go into the main event of the show, 9:15. That main event is going to be for the WWE title, Drew McIntyre defending against Randall Orton in the big red box. Taking another sip of the sources. I will talk about Retribution and stuff in a little bit, but this is a 10 ABV beer. Beer? No, it's beer. Take another sip of water. Take a quick break to relieve myself. You guys should do the same if you have the option. I really don't know shit about pro wrestling. I'll be right back. Oh, big red frickin' box. Big red frickin' box. Big red frickin' box. God, I hate this show. All right. Main event of the evening. Survivor Series. First off, Survivor Series comes to us November the 22nd on the WWE Network. What are we looking at? About a 5-week build on that one? 22nd, 1, 2, 3. No, a 4-week build. We're looking at a 4-week build going into Survivor Series. Okay. Well, that's not bad. No, it's always good to have at least a 3-week build going into, especially if it's a big 4. If it's a big 4, you want to have at least a good 4-week build. So 4-week build going to Survivor Series. Hype video for the main event of the evening. Defending the WWE title is Drew McIntyre against Randall Orton in the big red box. Randy Orton's going to do Randy Orton things, and whenever you ask for Randy Orton things, make sure you ask for the purveyor of Randy Orton things, Randy Orton, because if you got Randy Orton things by someone not named Randy Orton, they wouldn't be Randy Orton things. Only Randy Orton gives you the Randy Orton things that you hope to provide your family of. The Randy Orton things of Randy Orton. 4-week build, Survivor Series. All right, look. I am 1-4 tonight. This is my final lock. I said The Miz is cashing in. Double or nothing. Show's going to go off the rails. The build for this right now, going into Survivor Series. For this show, I'm talking my show, not the Hell in a Cell to the Survivor Series. I'm talking this show. The potential of every show that I'm on, taking 2 shots of this putrid, disgusting stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We just don't care. We just don't care. We just don't care. Mediocre Lewis asking if we're getting a squash as the main event. Absolutely not. No, we're not. McIntyre. Doug, are we going to purposely lose to get the #1 pick in the draft? Do we care? Do we care at all? Because we're doing double or nothing on a Miz cash in. I just don't care. McIntyre retains Lockett. McIntyre retains, we get a Miz cash in for a double or nothing on our locks. Jamel asking me, Doug, think of your health. No, I just don't care anymore. Grash, I don't want Miz to cash in because I want to see what happens when Doug realizes he's got a double. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, okay? You all know the best shows that I do are the shows that involve this shit. So, I do this for you. It's not for me, it's for you. Okay? To make the shows as entertaining and as off the rails as possible. It's for you. Drew McIntyre will retain the WWE title. Miz will cash in. Double or nothing, Miz cashes in. Doesn't matter if he's successful or not. Miz cashes in tonight. Double or nothing. On the locks. Which means I am either scot-free if the Miz cashes in, or I am at least taking 6 shots going into Survivor Series. I'm a gambling man. I can't help it. I'm a gambling man. I just can't help it. All right. We got a commercial here of Gears of War 5 with Batista doing some of the voice work on it. Seriously, it's for entertainment purposes. Because I know you guys want it. I know you guys want that, okay? But my God, if The Miz comes out and successfully cashes in, the match is on. It doesn't matter if he wins the cash in or not. He must cash in. All right, Drew McIntyre coming out to the ring. Big swords crossed behind him. It's like it's Braveheart and all, because Scotland and stuff. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. I could use my full voice, but it's getting late and I've got the window open here. All right, he's trotting out to the ring. Big red box is down. The door is open for him to get in the ring. He's looking up menacingly at the big red box, admiring it, its structure, its beauty, its consistency. He understands it, flicks his hair back, and walks into said big red box. Moshoon says The Miz will cash in. I hope so. We've had failed cash-ins before. We've had them before. But that's not the wager of the double or nothing is not on whether it is successful or not. It's whether he does it, whether it happens. Okay? If he comes out there with the suitcase, but the bell doesn't ring, nope, doesn't count. The bell has to ring, and the announcer has to say, whoa, wait a minute. McIntyre, outside of the ring, looks like Orton tried to jump him over the barricade. McIntyre and Orton are beating each other up outside of the big red box. Sneaky Randy trying to be a sneaky sneak. Oh, there's Orton. He's cleared off the commentary table. Slugging McIntyre over the back. Belly to back suplex onto the table. No. McIntyre blocks it. McIntyre slugging Orton right in the nose and the proboscis. That's what Gorilla would say. Punches to the proboscis. McIntyre is going to send him face first into the awning of the commentary table. Then carry him away from the commentary table and start punching him around the base of the big red box. Tries to send him into the big red box. Randy is punching him back. Back and forth, back and forth. Randall has decided to round the corner back over to the side where the gate is into the big red box. The two of them are just beating each other up and slugging each other on the back. Drew escorts Randall back into the big red box. Closes the door to the big red box. Slams it shut. I wonder, we haven't had any ceiling spots of the big red box in a very long time. I really thought they were going to climb to the top of the big red box, but you don't do that near the end of the match. The beginning of the match. Orton has taken off his black hoodie. He is not wearing tights. He's wearing black pants and belt. That belt might come in handy sometime soon here. For the WWE title, the bell has sounded. And here we go. No boot, and they're just going to slug each other back and forth. Slugging each other back and forth. Bell has sounded, slugging each other back and forth. We have chosen McIntyre as the lock in this match to retain the WWE title. They're just punching each other in the face back and forth. Nothing happening. McIntyre has now booted Orton into the corner. Punched him and kicked him into the corner. Chopped him into the corner. McIntyre punching Orton again in the proboscis. That's all this is going to be, is just beating and punching and kicking, because that's what wrestling's all about. Trying to go to the RFKO to Orton. McIntyre closes him over the top rope and into the floor. Joel telling me he's wearing sweatpants over his tights like The Rock did in '99 is Orton. Okay. So be it. But I see a belt of some kind on Orton. McIntyre sends Orton back first into the big red box. No, there's his tights. Okay, it is sweatpants and tights. Okay, I thought he had a belt on, it almost looked like. That's got to be a little uncomfortable. McIntyre picks Orton up and sends him back first into the big red box again. McIntyre kneeling down and saying words of discouragement to Orton as he presses his face into big red box. Wrestling. That's what it is. I'm agreeing with you, Daniel. That's why I'm saying a double or nothing on a Miz Money in the Bank cash-in, because the Miz Drew McIntyre would be hella fun going into Royal Rumble. That'll be a fun little sideshow. Drew with the cover on Orton, kick out at 2. There are a lot of programs we can have after a Miz cash-in. Both guys are on the outside on the floor. McIntyre sends Orton into the big red box face first. They're just staggering around and walking around. McIntyre picks Orton up, pushes him into the big red box as if he was going to body slam him. Does it twice and 3 times. And then he's going to push him into the ring post and then drop him. Orton's just kind of taking a beating and doing a lot of like this. Grash, why do you have to win in the ring when it's Hell in a Cell? Because WWE. Well, because that's where the hard camera is, Grash. You're not going to have the match won in between the ring and the cage on the floor where no one can see it. Can you imagine if any of the Hell in the Cell matches ended on the floor? It's bad for TV and bad for the crowd. Oh, there's a chair. We were at the 15th hole. We're at the 15th. Drew noticed that he had to get it lofted on high and grabbed the 8-iron chair. Drew McIntyre looked like he's still got... sends Orton into the big red box, and McIntyre's having himself a hell of a good time. Yes, Ken Shamrock was inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame, and that's like, winning an all-you-can-eat wing contest when you only had to eat 24. Randy Orton just took some steel ring steps into the face by Drew McIntyre. Yeah, sorry. Randy, we're asking why a fictional sport has fictional rules. That's a very good point there, Randy. I need to listen to you more often. Steering steps by Drew. He hoists him into the big red box and misses Randy Orton. Randall Orton is now on the beeline. He gets back into the ring. He's running away from the big scary man, Drew McIntyre. There is still that 8-iron is in the ring. Randy Orton is slowly rolling towards it. Drew McIntyre is crouched in the corner, stooping. It looks like he wants to hit him with a broadsword. The Claymore. Randall Orton getting to his feet. Here comes the broadsword. Drew with the broadsword. No, he misses. And Orton has that 8-iron, chair in hand, slugged him in the leg. Bill of the chair into his gut. Slugged him in the back with the chair and now is pressing down on McIntyre with the back of the chair onto his jaw. That's all he's doing. Looks like Orton's wearing a pair of Rockports there. He's got a nice pair of walking shoes. No, he's got wrestling boots on. At some point, these sweatpants are going to be coming off of Orton. This has got to be uncomfortable, what he's wearing. He's going over for the cover, kick out at 2. Oh, boy. Yeah, there we go. Randall, he's had enough of those sweatpants. He's taking them off. Making all the ladies happy. Oh, man. We are half hour left into the show. We're at 9:30. This is the main event. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Inside the big red box, Hell in a Cell. We have locked Drew McIntyre to retain the WWE title. Guillotine by Randall Orton on Drew McIntyre on the bottom rope on the far side ring. Camera side. Camera side facing that side. Drew McIntyre on the floor. Randy Orton admiring his work, now going outside to the floor. We are 1-3 on our locks. We are at least subjected to take 3 shots of tequila throughout our build going to the Survivor Series 4 weeks from now. However, I have wagered double or nothing on The Miz cashing in the Money in the Bank contract that he won versus Otis earlier tonight. And if Drew McIntyre does not retain the WWE title and The Miz does not cash in, we are looking at 8 shots of tequila. Orton just stomped Drew McIntyre's face into the steel steps, and he's holding on to his sweatpants or his sweatshirt or something. Orton is now going to take Drew McIntyre's face and press it into, he's got his nose. Oh, there you go. McIntyre shoving the tongue outside of his mouth. He's pressing his face into the red box. McIntyre making sure that his mouth is open, the nose is through, the teeth are gnashing. That is how you do it. Whew. Brett Farmer asking, pants have become a weapon? Well, not yet. I mean, he's carrying them with him. Oh, he's got him in his hand. It looks like he's going to choke him. Yep, there we go. Oh, he's draped him over his eyes. Oh, it's over. He's draped. Orton has taken the leg of the sweatpants, putting it over McIntyre's eye and pressing him towards the cage. I don't know how this is torturous. If it was over his nose, if the crotch of the sweatpants was over McIntyre's nose, oh, I'd be tapping right there. If it was over his mouth, tap out. Just tap out. Okay, the guys are fighting on the outside of the ring. They're punching each other in the face back and forth. We don't know. Okay, Drew McIntyre has been sent into the steel steps. That would have been great if he was just choking him with the crotch of his sweatpants. I think that would have been great. We're going to be seeing some pink eye in this match. No, you guys are right. Yeah, you're going to be seeing some pink eye. This is going to be a very eventful night either way. Guys, I am either going tequila free for the next 4 weeks or this is going to suck. Orton is trying to send McIntyre into the steel steps face first, but no, McIntyre headbutts him out of the way. McIntyre sends Orton into the steps face first. And then sends him into the red box. But Orton pokes him in the eye. I love Orton eye pokes. I love eye pokes from Randy Orton. Hey, just boop. Orton eye pokes are the best. Sends McIntyre into ring steps that were propped up to stand up, and the McIntyre looked like he had a stroke before he hit them. It's not a good sell. Not that good of a sell. But my God, I love Randy Orton eye pokes. Boop. Just take your thumb and just, oh, it's so good. All right, Randy Orton. All right, we're on the 16th hole. This is a 16th hole, elevated hole, 384 yards to the tee. It's better that you lay up on this one. What's the club of choice? He's taking out a ladder. No, he's taking out a table. Yeah, he's taking out a table. He's going to lay, no, he's not. Well, he's going to lay up on this one. Yep. So Randy Orton right now is walking this table. He's got the table vertically and has it angled, resting against the big red box. Randy Orton with his club of choice, a nice, probably a 4-iron, leaned up against the big red box. Randy Orton now back into the ring, as well as Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is on his knees and punching Randy Orton in the gut, who is lurching towards him. McIntyre trying to fight out and fight back. Randy Orton does so. He is to his feet. Both men on their feet. McIntyre punching Orton back into the corner. Chops, and Orton is... McIntyre sends Orton to the corner. No, man. Orton reverses into the inverted backbreaker. And cover kick out at 2. Randy saying Doug's liver is either crying for mercy at the thought of 8 shots or years of drinking have turned Doug's liver into the equivalent of Bane from the Dark Knight trilogy, basically indomitable. We have prepared ourselves for this night. I have prepared myself for this night. I knew a night like this would be coming, to where the fate of just one action would mean just complete arcane torture or relief. That's what I'm looking at. Both men are starting to get to their feet. Orton at his feet. McIntyre trying to get to his feet, but he's on one knee and he's looking menacingly at Orton. Orton is saying some sweet nothings into his face. I'm sure they involve anger and frustration. The guys are beating each other back and forth. Orton and McIntyre are over at the corner just slugging each other. McIntyre has fought out of the corner, punching back and forth again and again. But Orton instead sends McIntyre into the corner. McIntyre off the corner clothesline to Orton. McIntyre with another clothesline off to Orton. He has gotten the hot tag. Orton off the ropes. Weird belly-to-belly by McIntyre. That is what it's called. It's a weird belly-to-belly. McIntyre, belly-to-belly out of the corner for Orton. McIntyre is furiously angry. He gets up. He wants Orton to get back up. Remember, we've got a table propped up leaning against the big red box on the outside. We've also got steel steps leaning up against the big red box on the outside. McIntyre, boot to the gut to Orton. Double underhook. Future shock DDT, no go. Orton misses a clothesline. Neck breaker by McIntyre. Kip up. 20 minutes ago in the show, McIntyre squatting down in the corner. I feel like there should be still a lot more in this match. There's something more that should be happening in this match. We'll see it. McIntyre getting fireman's carry on Orton. What are we doing here? Orton slips off, goes to the outside. That same line where that table is angled. Orton sends McIntyre's head face first in the apron off the big red box. McIntyre is leaning against that table. McIntyre belly to belly sends Orton through that table. And everyone's going to rest on outside of the ring for a little bit. I feel like something is missing from this match. There was way more action in the Karen-Sasha Banks match than this one. The Karen-Sasha Banks Big Red Box match was paced brilliantly, though some of the spots that Sasha Banks contrived were incredibly, wildly contrived. The Big Red Box match for Roman Reigns and Jey Uso was fantastic, but it was not as much about the spots involving the Big Red Box or anything with malicious intent. It was more about the story. In this match, they're trying to find that even keel between the two. You know, having some decent spots, but great storytelling, and I'm just not seeing it right now. Orton sent back into the ring by McIntyre. McIntyre tries to get in. Orton kicks the bottom rope, causing it to go into McIntyre's jewels, has him draped over for the hanging DDT. Goes for the cover, kick out at 2. Yeah, there's something missing from this match. There feels like there needs to be something more from this Hell in a Cell match. There's something missing. I'm not sure. I don't know. McIntyre's in the ring, but Randy Orton is outside of the ring, skulking around the apron. All right, here we're still at the 16th hole with the elevated He's already laid up with the table. Table's already been used. So he's got an elevated layup to get to the green, and he's gotten bolt cutters. He's gotten a large pair of bolt cutters. I am sure that this should get him within at least 3 feet of the pin. Randy Orton with the bolt cutters, and it looks like he is gonna chop off that lock to the door. This is what we've been missing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the top of the cage. The lock is off. Bolt cutters tossed to the side. Door is going to be opened up. We're going to the top, kids. Here we go. That's what we're going to do. All right. What do we got? About 20 minutes left in this show. With a potential Miz cash-in. No, we're just walking to the outside. Orton just wants none of it. Orton's just walking up to the ramp. McIntyre has gone to the outside and slugged him the back of the head. Orton and McIntyre on the outside. McIntyre sends him into a barricade and then sends him into the other side of the barricade. That's what we do. I don't know what we're... Okay. We're going to be climbing, aren't we? I didn't really notice any handholds or footholds on the cage this time, or on the big red box this time around. Where are the footholds and the handholds? I haven't seen them. Oh, McIntyre sent into the big red box from the outside of the big red box. There they are. There's the footholds and the handholds I was looking for. That's why they changed it to red, kids, so you couldn't see them in the silver. That's why they changed this to red, kids. Ugh. All right, we're just standing around. We're just resting is what we're doing. Mr. Orton admiring his work. He looks at the top of the cage. Here we go. Let's start climbing to the top. Let's take a drink. This is going to take a while. This, again, every Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, and every time they have a Hell in a Cell match that is on any singular pay-per-view, whether it be WrestleMania or something else, they always cram this spot into our throats. Climbing to the top of the cell. And I don't want to say this is the obligatory, channeling the spirit of Mick Foley. He's not dead. But, I don't know. There's something missing from this match, and this doesn't warrant it. Randy Orton looking down from McIntyre from the top of the cage, from the big red box, telling him to come on up. Telling him to come up. Motioning with his hand for him to come up. All right. So they're going to climb up there. This is not... No. I don't... There's still... He hasn't motioned up there yet. Okay, now McIntyre's climbing. This is a severe letdown. I'm severely let down by this. Whether this could be more or not, I'm not sure. What was I expecting from a match like this? Don't die! Telling the ladies in the other room not to die because I'm hearing a lot of coughing and sneezing. McIntyre has made his way to the top of the big red box. Both men on top of the big red box, staring each other in the eyes lovingly. Orton kneeling down. What is on top of that big red box that he just picked up? It is a Twizzler. No, it's a red pipe with a foam end so that he can easily grab it. It's a Twizzler. It's a licorice stick. All right, so Orton's got a big red pipe. McIntyre's got nothing, and they're on the top of the cage. Swing and a miss. McIntyre takes him down. And just punching him from the top of the big red box. We're never going to see the breakaway from the ceiling. That's not going to happen. I'm just not. Oh, Orton's got the Twizzler. McIntyre is. Oh, he took the Twizzler somewhere we don't know because production is horrible. McIntyre just took the big red Twizzler to something. We don't know if it was a knee or an ankle or something. We don't know because Kevin Dunn was too busy staring at his beautiful beard. And Orton is looking to climb back down. Is this why we went to the top of the cage? Seriously, is this why we went to the top of the big red box? Orton is looking down, trying to make his way. And he is. Is this really why? Oh, God. Is this why we did? That's why we did that spot. So that Orton could lure him up there and hit him with a Twizzler, a red pipe, and slug him in the knee. But yet McIntyre has still got to climb down the red box with taking the shot to the knee. And now McIntyre and Orton are on the wall of the big red box. There are the footholds for them to stand on the braces of the big red box before they fall to their doom. We gotta change the paint of the cage from silver to red so that people don't see the footholds and the handholds when they climb the cage. Well, what are you gonna do about the footholds that they're gonna stand on before they fall to their doom? Oh, fuck this match. Fuck it, I don't care. Fuck this match. No, fuck it. There goes McIntyre. He just landed on the commentary table. No. It reminds me of every movie I watch on Mystery Science Theater 3000, where the monster is chasing after people, but you can see the zipper on the costume's back. Or there's something flying in the air and you can see the string. Fuck. Oh. It's so bad. Is it as bad as Rollins Wyatt from last year? No, it's not. But for fuck's sake, Orton is still standing up there on the footholds. All right, now he's making his way down. You got to get him back in the ring, so now you got to walk him all the way to the opposite side of the ring to get him back into the ring and get the pinfall. Oh, my brain. For fuck's sake, let there be a cash-in. I need a cash-in on this one. This hurts. This hurts so much. Oh. God damn it. All right, so it looks like McIntyre's got some blood coming from his mouth. He might have bitten his tongue, bit his lip or something. Yeah, that's what it looks like. God, this is an incredible rest spot right now. Randy Orton is just skulking over. Yeah, it looks like he's just bitten his lip or bit his tongue or something. We got a lot of blood coming out. The referee is putting on his rubber gloves inside the ring. It's going to be another 5 minutes before we get them into the ring. Good time for me to talk to you guys. To let you know that, we hit a milestone here on the Wrestleview YouTube channel. We've hit 1,000 subscribers. We thank you all so much for subscribing to us. If you haven't done it already, please do so. Every Monday night following Raw, the editor-in-chief of Wrestleview.com, Mike Tedesco, and his lovely wife, Queen Victoria, are here to cover Raw and give their thoughts. Every Sunday night, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right here on the channel, you catch me getting you recapped on everything on wrestling television, wrestling news of the week, the WWE milk carton, if you saw it earlier today, and featured spots, and doing it after taking shots of tequila because I don't know shit about professional wrestling. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. We're doing recaps. They're showing the spots and stuff because they're still trying to make their way back to the red box. Mediocre Lewis, have I voted yet? I am voting this week. Early voting here in North Carolina started last week. I could not because my boss was in town and I could not miss time at work with him in. So this week I will be voting. If you haven't done so, please do. For God's sake, do it. It's your right, but to me, I think it's an obligation. Finally, McIntyre and Orton have made their way back inside the big red box. McIntyre and I'm not a fan of that. Okay. McIntyre has been rolled back into the ring. Orton to follow suit. The door is open in the big red box. The big red box door is wide open. Both men are in the ring. Randy Orton is just rolling around. It looks like he's gathering himself for an RKO. 8 minutes left in the show. Less than 10 minutes left in this show if we're going to cut this at 10. A Miz run in for a cash in, a Money in the Bank would be apropos. Randy Orton's coiling up for an RKO. That outside the red box spot, I'm just not a fan of because it's on the opposite side of the door and you're taking 5 minutes to make your way to the other side. McIntyre is getting his back onto his feet. Randy Orton is pounding the mat in frustration. RKO, nope. Backslide, 1, 2, kick out at 2. Orton misses with a clothesline. Broadsword drop kick from McIntyre sends Orton to the outside. Broadsword drop kick is also known as the Claymore. I'm not going to tell you guys who I'm voting for this week. That's none of your concern, and that's none of your business. You can make your guesses and make your inferences all you want. All I know is voting is important. I don't care who you vote for. Vote. Vote. Don't care who you're voting for. Whether you agree with me or not, it doesn't matter. Both men are on the outside. What's going on the floor on the outside of the ring? I don't know. Because Orton is prone and motionless on the floor, and McIntyre is trying to bring him back to his feet. Orton, I'm sure, is playing possum. I smell an RKO happening on the floor right here. McIntyre is trying to bring him up to his feet via front headlock. McIntyre pushes Orton back into the ring. Bet your money on it. Drew's going to get back into the ring and eat RKO. He's in the ring. McIntyre is going to the corner. He's going to send another broadsword drop kick to Orton. Here we go. Cinching up, getting to his feet, getting ready for a broadsword drop kick. He's getting ready. That's going to be a while, I guess. 5 minutes until 10 o'clock. Here we go. McIntyre cinching up. Come on now. This is getting milked to eternity. This is milked to eternity. Well, at least we know that the Uso Reigns match didn't last that long. Here he comes up to his feet. Broadsword drop kick. Misses. Lands on his back. RKO. Orton with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new WWE champion is Randy Orton. we locked Drew McIntyre to retain the WWE Championship. And we also said that The Miz would cash in the Money in the Bank contract. Here comes Randy Orton. The red box is levitating. The red box is levitating. Randy Orton has exited said red box. He is staring lusciously at the title and walking up the ramp. McIntyre, bloody lip and all, is furious and grimacing in pain. Randy Orton staring down at his title. 15 time? Is it 14? 14 or 15 time. I think it's 14 time. We're seeing the replays of the match. We're still waiting for the cash in. It ain't gonna happen. Because Randy Orton is standing at the foot of the ramp with the WWE title and slowly raising it to shoulder. Behind him, McIntyre is now to his feet. Randy Orton turns and he stares at McIntyre. McIntyre's to his feet, and he's not happy. Everyone is staring at each other. The match is over. Orton raises the belt high. Raises his hands in victory. Come on, Miz. Come on. Come on. Come on, Miz. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. And there's the credits and the show is over. 30 Days of the Dead Man is next. And we fade to black. Oh, boy. So, woo! Oh, boy. If there was ever a time for you to be a subscriber to the Wrestleview YouTube channel, now is that time. All right. All right, first off, thank you all so much for stopping by. We're not ending yet. We're not ending the show yet. Okay, we're not ending the show yet. Just going to do a quick recap of the results from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view that just ended, not but 30 seconds ago. Doug, why are you looking at your wrist? You don't have a watch. The watch is on your monitor. The motto of the show for you, a decent show. I mean, it's a decent Big Red Box Hell in a Cell show. I mean, it was a tale of 3 different Hell in a Cell matches where the stark differences between all 3 matches that you could watch. Good, bad, and the ugly. I think it's the best way to put it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But here we go. Just doing the quick recap for you of the show and my thoughts of it. Otis versus The Miz with the Money in the Bank contract on the line. During the match, John Morrison would get the heave-ho from the ref for trying to interfere in the match, but Tucker was still in the match. He took the briefcase and slugged Otis in the mouth with it. Miz gets the pin. Miz is the holder of the Money in the Bank contract. Tucker does the swervy McSwervinson, and now we are going to have an Otis-Tucker feud cross brands, maybe, with The Miz having the contract. And with that caveat, and this was not the first match on the card. This was the 3rd match on the card. With this match happening, in my mind, I thought The Miz would cash in. He would have his Money in the Bank match tonight. Double or nothing. Jeff Hardy, Bender versus Elias. This was just a typical match. You thought of no ho-hum, and you're looking at the match going, this is going to end in a DQ. Someone's going to get slugged with a guitar. You would think that it would be Hardy slugged with the guitar, but nope. Elias was slugged with the guitar, causing the DQ finish, and Elias to get the win, prolonging this program to go further and further. I'm sure it involving Sheamus from 4 or 5 months ago, involving the getting hit with a car program to keep Elias on the shelf because he had a torn boob. Yeah, so that's another Karen defending the SmackDown Women's title, Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's title against Sasha Banks. This was your typical Sasha Banks match, filled with contrived spots that only she could do, where she's doing all the activity, whether she's taking the bump or delivering the hurt. It's always her. It's never done on the opposite side. There were a lot of contrived furniture spots in this match, but it was still a decent match. It was still decent. And it told a great story of Karen bringing in a chair, saying that she was 1-0 in Hell in a Cell matches and how she had the chair to take out Sasha. But it's tough to watch the match and keep that focus without getting the contrived Sasha Banks spots out of your head. Sasha Banks being Sasha Banks. It could have been a way better match if she just weren't Sasha Banks. But Sasha Banks is now your brand new WWE women's SmackDown Women's Champion is what she is. I'm sure we're going to get a rematch of some kind at Survivor Series. We'll see. Who knows? Oh, we picked Karen to retain. Drew McIntyre defending the WWE title against Randall Orton in the Big Red Box. We just finished watching it. I said this was the good, the bad, and the ugly. If Banks and Karen was the bad, this was the ugly. This was an ugly, ugly Big Red Box match. Only because it was so choreographed. There was something missing from this match as you're watching it, and he kept trying to deliver it, but did it so poorly. Why do they have the Big Red Box painted red? Well, it's so that you can't find the footholds and the handholds when they climb to the top of the cage. No, that was a good idea, but it doesn't hide the footholds that are there and the footrests for them to stand on as they take a commentary table spot just leaping from halfway off of the wall of the Big Red Box. And then they have to take 5 or 6 minutes to try to carry themselves to the opposite side of the Big Red Box to get inside the ring. This match had everything that's wrong about a Hell in a Cell match written on it. It is this match, and maybe 1 or 2 others that I can think of, they should stop doing Hell in a Cell matches for 5 years. This was a bad match. I'm saying, like, I'm not saying the spots were easily contrived. I mean, the segments, you could follow it. You could follow this match. It was easily paced. It was a typical WWE match. But the pacing is so slow. Again, I again made the analogy of watching a movie that's made fun of by Mystery Science Theater 3000, where the monster comes running out and you see the zipper on the back of his costume. Something is flying in the air and you can see the string. That's what this match was. However, Randy Orton is now your new WWE champion. We locked Drew McIntyre to win that match and had The Miz to cash in his Money in the Bank contract, failure or not, in the succession of that match. Double or nothing. Finally, Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against Jey Uso in an I Quit match that would be within a Hell in a Cell match, which during the match turned into a strap match because a leather strap was tied into this. And so it became a leather strap match in an I Quit match within a big red box match. It was a 3 stages of Hell match wrapped into 20 to 25 minutes. The bad was Karen versus Sasha Banks. The ugly was Randall Orton versus Drew McIntyre. The good was this match. This match just told a story. There weren't any complicated spots that needed to be built. There wasn't any furniture being moved. There wasn't no walking around to the opposite side of a ring to get into the ring to conclude a match. It was within the confines of the box. It involved stuff you just had to hit each other with. It was simple. It was basic. However, the match did last a long time because Jey Uso just was unconscious for 10 minutes, and we're giving rests to everybody so they can get their breathing back, so they can talk to the camera. There was a lot of talking in this match to involve Roman Reigns and Jey Uso talking about family. A lot of talking. An incredible amount of talking in this match. But these guys put on a great match and a great story. Spots were easy to follow. No tables, no ladders, no chairs. There were chairs, but some maybe kendo sticks, and a leather strap. But this was, if there of the 3 Hell in a Cell matches this is the one you should watch. So, yeah. So there you go. Oh, and by the way, Roman Reigns retained the Universal title when Jey Uso was unconscious and would not answer the I Quit request. The referee was about to call the match, saying because he was unresponsive, Roman Reigns chucks the ref out of the ring. He's about to beat the holy hell out of Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso runs to the ring, begging him to fight off. Roman Reigns, in tears, says, "I'm sorry," puts Jimmy Uso in a guillotine chokehold. Jey Uso comes to, sees his brother in the chokehold, and says, "I quit," to save his brother. Roman Reigns, still your Universal Champion. Yeah. After all is said and... Oh, and by the way, this match is the only match I predicted correctly. And I had The Miz cashing in on a Double or Nothing. 8 shots of tequila are to be taken from here up to Survivor Series. That comes to us on November the 22nd. That is 4 weeks from now, a 4-week build going to Survivor Series. 8 locks that I gotta take. 8 shots. Thank you all so much for stopping by and tuning in to the Hell in a Cell watch along here on Wrestleview Live. Thank you all so much. Yeah, Goose, that's the plan. 2 shots a week. That's right. Wrestleview Weekly, 5 o'clock Eastern Time every Sunday night here with me, talking about the wrestlings, talking about the headlines of the week, the top 5 things of the week that you should pay attention to on the TV. I got to take 2 shots of tequila and try to talk about it all. The effervescent one, Mike Tedesco, the editor-in-chief of Wrestleview.com, alongside his beautiful wife, Queen Victoria. They will be here tomorrow night following Raw to cover Monday Night Raw, give their 2 cents, and give an excuse of why they could not be here and laugh in my face. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We reached a milestone today of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. If you have not done so, please do so in subscribing or at least liking this video. If you know someone who loves wrestling and loves stupid people making stupid decisions involving their own health tied in with professional wrestling, refer them to the Wrestleview YouTube channel. Like and share and subscribe. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Be safe. Wear a mask. Don't be an asshole. Think of others before yourselves. And as always, know when you're being sold to.